make sure you be careful with what you pull up on your computer there, Titus.
Yeah, can we
Streams
on?
got you. Oh yeah, we're on. We're on.
Are we on?
I can log in really quick because Blizzard signed me out.
Yeah, it did for me too. Luckily, I remembered my shit.
I can't see it, but I know if somebody.
Well, I just didn't like.
But if somebody like zooms in where you're at, they might figure out exactly what was going on. I was like, that doesn't look like D&D Beyond.
Like, fuck, dude. Why does it just sign you out?
What was he looking at?
I have no
Like,
idea. I have no idea, but it did look like D&D Beyond. So I was
Yeah,
like,
you just made yourself look suspicious.
No, I'm just trying to pull up.
it was like for half a second. And I was like, maybe
back
it's
into
like.
things.
So yeah. Hey everybody, Titus is going to figure out his computer situation. We took a break last week. I worked too much, and I had to cancel the session. I'm a greedy bastard. And I like money. And I guess not as much as I like playing D&D with my friends. Priorities. Thanks for tuning in for us with us today, and we're gonna do a quick recap after I introduce the four of us. There's five, but he wandered off. I'm Mike. I'm your DM for this campaign, Thora, the Sacred Isles. It's a seafaring campaign. It's got a lot of hints of some I guess like games and stuff that I used to play growing up. If you're curious. Jack and Daxter, a lot of World of Warcrafts, just to name a couple that I've been really vibing with the past, to keep my inspiration up. You guys, we got my friend Zach here, or DB, as fucking helm detective. To my left here, and then followed up by Caleb. Titus sits there, but he is gone. He's, I guess, getting the porn off of his computer or whatever. I don't know. And then we have, we got my buddy Cole here to my right.
Hello.
Like I said, just we're supposed to be a weekly stream, but I feel like that hasn't been happening a lot lately because I'm too busy. It's the middle of the summer. It's just my industry.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll touch base on this now. We're taking next week off because we do have one of our buddies is going to be gone, and we're going to go hit the Ren Fair for the as it opens up here in Colorado. But yeah, so we're going to be taking next week off, and it's also Father's Day, so I think some of us will probably go hang out with dads or whatever. But yeah, so we'll take we're going to take next week off, and then hopefully after that it'll be really consistent. Psych, I'm going to Vegas in a couple of weeks. Gonna go watch people punch each other in the face. But yeah, hopefully after that we'll be a little bit more consistent.
We'll just say after Labor Day.
Yeah, after,
Last time.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, again, thanks for tuning in. A bi-weekly stream for now, probably getting a weekly when we can. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. We're going to jump right into this. We're going to do the recap. While Titus still fucking figures out whatever the hell he's doing over there. Do you need a Wi-Fi or anything, dude? Like, what's going on?
No, I don't like.
Clear browser history.
I don't remember what account I logged into D&D Beyond.
Oh.
It gives you 3 options.
Anyways.
That's too many options to be able to log in.
Well, try all of them, and if none of them work, then
What do
you're.
you think I'm doing?
Anyways.
Tax me.
Last time on Athora, the Sacred Isles, we were in the middle of a ship race, kind of like think of Star Wars pod racing, but over multiple days and with sailing ships. That's kind of where I got it from. The crew managed to get their ship in tip-top shape, and with a couple of basic armaments on the ship. And there was 4 other sailing ships that were in this race to compete for a prize. One of them, which they were very, in tune with, they had heard from the past, was a boat called Hammertide, which seemed to be kind of like the scary, the big brother on the block, the scary kid or whatever you want to call it. When what is it? When the race started, sorry, I'm fucking tired. When the race started, they went underway, and when the rules kind of alleviated from themselves after leaving the bay, our druid murdered a whole bunch of people by sinking the ship. Well, probably murdering a whole bunch of people.
Well, I mean-
We don't know. He caused a fog cloud, and then I rolled a natural one for them to sail, and so they sailed right into a fucking cliff.
It was a
So, yeah, it was a big uh-oh. So you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out because this shit's about to die.
This
It's
is
like-
Titus.
Yes, this is Titus. This is Titus. And then they sailed through the canyon. A couple of failed, I guess, traps on the enemy's parts, missing falling boulders that have came through. But they got to the first challenge of this race where they needed to collect 3 banners. They needed to collect their banner. Again, our resident druid, Damon, was the one to kind of step off the boat and to kind of get this underway. And instead of getting his banner, he went and fucked up the other ships, attempted getting their banner by drowning somebody, by forcing water into their lungs. Yeah, pretty brutal. Instant death. Held him underwater, shoved water down his throat, and died. Snagged their banner, and then when he got on the ship and the captain awoke, he made a point of, we probably need our banner, and they're a little now in the midst of a combat that has to do with all of these, at least a few of the encroaching members of the other boat. They've seemed to hop off and started swimming towards them, while it looks like the boat itself has kind of picked up anchor, dropped sail, and is starting to sail towards them.
Oh, I wasn't there last time.
Yeah. So, but you effectively have a whole group of people swimming towards you. Looks like a boat. One of the Hammer Tide is effectively arming itself or getting closer to you as you're around this middle island that seems to. Or you can see across. You know what I mean? Like you guys are in a sloop, but that boat is a Brigadant, and it seems to be sailing towards you. Your new one of your new members that you hired for this, old companion of Kragan, our captain, seemed to have ballista bolted somebody in the chest, and he sank to the bottom of the ocean. But effectively, that's where we left off. Everybody is on the ship as of right now. Everybody's awake, and there's a crew of 5 people swimming towards you, and a boat on the other side of the island that you can see is slowly starting to move, as you're probably understanding that they've picked up anchor, and they're gonna maybe try to come sink you.
They're gonna come fucking hammer our shit.
Who knows? So,
I
what are you
would
gonna do?
I would like to start raising anchor, please.
Yeah, go right for it.
Did we ever set anchor?
Yeah.
That anchor's set so we can get onto the island, I
Mhm.
believe.
Yeah.
And then not get our flag.
Is Damien? Everybody's on the boat.
Everybody's on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we know Damon grabbed the wrong flag, because he brought it up, and then I think you or him said maybe there's another flag, and maybe that one's
Yeah,
ours.
Why would you go in the building and look? Oh, yeah, now you're bringing it up.
He's
now.
pissed. He's so pissed. Yeah. He's pissed.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm raising anchor. I'm
Yes,
trying to
raise anchor. We
I'm
need to
trying to
stay
raise
away
Yeah,
from.
Kush can help you with
We
that.
need to stay away
Well,
from
if we
that
need to go-
hammer on the
If
front
we
of
need
your
to
ship.
get back there, should I go back to the island right now?
I mean,
Well,
probably, but
We should
not
probably try
alone.
and get some distance from the
That's
guys.
what we're about to
Rosie.
be. That is what we're about to be doing.
Ring around the rosy. Fucking run away
I think
from
we're
this guy.
facing
That's
the
kinda what I
wrong
was thinking.
direction at the moment. Because we're both facing that way on the
I'll
island,
probably
so
need you for your spells on the boat.
Yeah.
which it's not like these turn on a
Oh,
dime.
No, you're
And we'll say whoever was sleeping can just benefit from a full rest. I think we kind of, I don't know if you were not sleeping.
I know.
Okay. I thought when I go that, you start messing on your computer.
Oh
I was
no
like,
no no! I'm
there's
not
no
on the
way.
computer. I was grabbing a paper.
Okay.
He wanted to, but he's like, dang it.
You were not sleeping.
Yeah, you were fucking just not looking for our flag.
Sweet. What do you guys want to do?
Alright, well, we need to raise anchor.
Raise anchor, try and
Massim's
turn
right.
around.
Who's
You
gonna
can't really
who's
just
gonna
turn
drop
around.
sails? Are we gonna drop sails too, or just raise anchor?
I start.
Yeah, drop sails.
I start dropping
Yeah.
the sails.
Yeah, drop them at least halfway. We are still in the canyon.
Are we in the canyon?
No.
Oh, we got past the canyon?
Yeah.
Just outside of it.
Okay.
Because I think we're technically kind of like right over there.
That's
Nice. Well, let's just
2 or
get
3
out.
days into the race right now.
Let's get out of the way with the fucking hammers first, and then we can see what we need to do about the flag.
And you know this ship has a ballista and cannons too.
Yeah, and is it faster than us, or are we...
Only if they use their magical engine.
Oh my god, we're so fucked. We're all dead. You could have just...
We don't know how often they can use it.
Hey, I'm signed out of D&D Beyond 2.
Everybody was.
Suck.
I think they.
Must have done some kind of update.
I think
That's
it's
kind
like
of what I
that.
was thinking.
I even been messing around on it too, so.
Oh.
Hoyo.
So, I mean,
I just have to click a couple buttons and it's
Me too.
That was my favorite thing. I just click it and it goes, oh.
I don't have any of that fancy stuff, so I had to type in my stuff.
Oh, you remember all that?
Not
Shit.
really. That's why I was like, okay,
They did do
this
an
one.
update. They have a new, I think, feature for the
Well, I
encounter.
know the
For my encounters.
one book is coming out pretty soon for the.
Yeah, they don't fully update the whole website for a book. They just add content to it.
They're revamping the Artificer. It's an Eberron book.
What do you guys want to do? There's people that are within ballista range. You have somebody on. You have your guy on the ballista. I forget his fucking name. It's been
Brudzo.
2 weeks.
Brudzo.
Brudzo, yes.
What the heck? You look around like you're supposed to say.
Brudzo and Verona. That's right.
Well, I was just seeing if anybody was on the ballista first.
Yeah, Brudzo fucking
Brudzo
blasted
the gunner.
somebody in the chest.
Let's
But
do half
they're in
sail
ballista
to try
range, is what
and
I'm saying. So that means they're
turn
close.
around and then go full sail to try and keep at least some
Yes,
distance.
that's what I think.
Can I see all these guys in the water? Are they semi clumped up, swimming? Or are they like all like in a line, sporadic?
They're like, there's like 5 people that are just kind of all over the place.
They're just like
you know?
swimming.
Some of them are stronger swimmers than others. So they're not like, we're not 5 feet from each other's in a line or in a group.
No,
you know?
I know.
They're synchronized.
Yeah, they're the Russian synchronized swimming team.
How many do I think I can get in a 20-foot cube?
2.
Not worth it. Not worth
I mean, there's 5 of them, so still hitting 2 is not horrible.
it. I'm not doing damage, so.
Well, I'm getting on the wheel trying to turn this piece around
Mhm.
to kind of get around the island the other way.
We're gonna
if we
just
can.
try and avoid them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
For now. If we can get them behind us, then we can use our bigger gun at least.
Which
Which we only
I
have.
doubt we're
nine-
gonna be able
we only
to
have
do
like,
it.
like
Like
6
shots
shots.
with.
No, we
Yeah.
have like 6 shots for it, don't we?
no, we bought more.
Did we?
Just like 3 shots more. So you
Yes,
don't
I think
have,
I think we like.
you have under 10 shots.
Yeah,
we-
it's still under
we-
10.
Okay, how much could you guys
Or
fuck
8.
up their ship with your spells?
Probably not.
Like,
Probably not. You see the big hammer? See the big hammer? We're probably gonna hit
you
that.
guys can do fucking magic.
Yeah, well, their armor class
Oh, I
is
can't
probably.
do it. All I hear is excuses,
Well,
man.
we can.
I heal stuff, dude.
As long as we can keep them from using the hammer,
Stuff, dude.
Alright.
we can at least disable that, which will keep us hopefully somewhat
Yeah,
alive.
and then they can just destroy our ship with their cannons.
Which they have
I
to get a
mean,
good angle on.
I can still do the fog. I could do the same thing that we did to the last boat and fog cloud it. So at least the cannons can't see us.
True.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, that way we're not getting shot at.
Are we gonna have to kill this whole crew?
It's a lot of people.
Well, think about this. If
Why'd
we
you
kill
take their flag?
I didn't know. I thought they were just going to be a bunch of the same flags. I didn't look at it. But anyways, if we kill their whole crew, we could take their boat, and then we become the Hammer's
I'm
Tide.
pretty sure they don't like
another ballista bolt
Yeah.
fires from
Big-
Brunzo, and it
big
just
one.
splashes in the water and completely misses. Mark off another ballista.
God damn it, Bronson. Just kidding.
They're
Is
within
anybody-
range.
is
but they're
anybody
not
manning
within,
the
like,
cannon right
range-
now?
Like
No.
non. I guess.
Time to shine. Nobody's manning the cannon right now.
Yeah, but it only faces the back of the boat.
Yeah.
Aren't,
We
is
are
it-
trying to turn around though.
Isn't that where the guys are swimming at us from?
No.
They're coming at us from the front.
They're coming out from like the side.
Yeah, it's probably over there.
Okay, well, anyways, I'm still running over the cannon.
Yeah, you can.
Guard my step still kicking it.
It's already preloaded because it hasn't been fired.
Oh,
It's already loaded.
yeah. And I'm waiting for something to get into range.
Sure.
Let's sail right at it.
You're waiting for something to get into range. Your range is just so you know 60 feet. 240 with disadvantage. Just so you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's not
it's
bad.
good to know. It's good to know.
Theobald, voice of reason, smart resident, smart man on the ship. Captain, permission to speak.
Permission granted, Dio.
What do we do about our flag? We can't just swim. We can't just sail in circles.
I know, I'm trying to
That's what
figure
I
that out. We need people to go get it. I
As
think
long
they
as
have a
we
bigger crew, so.
As long as we
They're not
stay.
gonna see me.
Well, I was gonna say, as long as we can stay away from the hammer's tide, you can dive back in,
Yes.
get
I
to
can just-
shore,
you better go
hopefully find it, and then we can
fast.
hopefully rendezvous with you jumping
Yeah.
onto the ship again.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
just like,
And hopefully we can stay ahead of the hammer's tide.
yeah.
I mean, we're smaller,
good.
we can maneuver better.
Well, should
There's
I
open
feel
water.
like we should have.
Yeah.
we leave him on the boat and send somebody else?
He can swim way
You
better.
can't swim.
He's
I
holding-
can-
he's
I
holding
can't.
the cannon.
You want me to do it? You want me to do it?
I can't swim. I just can't swim with cannonballs in my pocket.
No, there's been several instances. There's been more than one instance
Can you
of you not being able to
dive
swim.
from the water onto the ship?
Not
I
a
think I just have to
dolphin.
go.
I
Yeah,
could go with you, I guess.
Do we even have any shapeshifts left?
that one.
I could go with you. I'm just not small.
Or,
No, you need to stay on the boat and,
No,
and
you
run the
definitely
boat.
use one last
no,
time.
I definitely used one. I thought.
No, you need to run the ship. You need to tell everybody what
Why
to
the
do.
fuck would it go up?
But that's what the captain
Level.
does.
You,
I know you want to get
No,
off.
He's gonna die if he goes
you also
with
didn't sleep.
I'll know.
With him?
Yeah.
Alright, you can go.
You're going?
Both of you.
Turn into a dolphin. I'll hold on to your thing. It'll be like the.
Hey, he
the
should
diff-
probably-
Hold your
he-
breath.
He's gonna need to do that
That's
for
the
the
main
return trip.
It's up to you.
Or I could just stay
Stay
in the
there.
water and he could run out.
Run out and grab it.
How far out of the guy swimming at us?
I'm keeping because I know you guys are starting to sail. So
They won't be able to catch
they might not get in full range, but now that you guys have started sailing, it might be like they might not catch up.
Yeah.
But you guys will probably be out of like non-advantage range, like everything or disadvantage. Everything's gonna be at disadvantage range.
What if we hit him with our boat?
Hit their boat with our boat?
No,
No,
people
hit
in
the
the
guy.
water.
People in the water with
That's
our
the
boat.
wrong direction we need to
Yeah,
turn.
we already turned around, bro.
We need to turn the other way.
We're trying to avoid those hammers. We're trying to keep this boat after this race, guys, and get off this fucking island.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, we can do that, but
Be a
you're gonna,
sailing
have to,
check, please.
you're gonna have to. How long can you hold your
Do I
breath?
get advantage, right?
That's
Do I get plus
Constitution,
6
right?
up?
So 1 minute.
You'll get a plus at most plus
Yeah.
4.
Plus
so
my
we'll just have to
Yeah.
warm
right?
up every minute, basically.
Yeah.
Well, you just need to get past the guys.
I
Just
know.
dive in, go under them, come back
11.
up, you should be
Or
fine.
I
no,
rolled.
13.
We can't be
Sorry.
secret.
That's what I rolled was an 11.
Yeah, but I doubt they're
just-
gonna care too much unless they're gonna send even more men at you. Which they could easily, yeah.
I think that's just what we have to do, though.
Well, we are in
So-
a race here, Damon. Let's,
Yeah.
if
Alright,
we're
cool.
gonna go, we gotta go.
Alright, let's go then.
Hot damn. Kick this stuff still over.
Oh, the cannon.
So, which side do you jump in? Do you jump in the
I'm
side where
on the-
people are
no, on
looking
the
at you,
back
or the opposite
Oh,
side?
On the
this is
backside,
like-
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, give me just a general
You can
stealth
look
check. See how stealthily you can
We
be.
already jumped
That was a 14 plus 2, 16.
Cool.
Look, that's a decent roll right there.
I just rolled it.
14.
Plus 2, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't seem to be noticed by the 5 people that are still in the water. Bruzzo blasts one more ballista while he's like still within the disadvantage range to see if he can take another guy out. Which,
Come on.
what's the plus I gave you for the ballista on the sheet I wrote up for you? Plus 4 or 5? Plus 4. That is enough to hit. Unfortunately, I did roll a natural 20 on the other one, but it's a disadvantage. But it's still enough to hit. You watch as this bolt sinks into this guy, and he also goes under the water. And there seems to be 4 of them still swimming, but they don't seem to notice you two. You're kind of trying to keep away. A cannonball is 2 of them, in fact, are going to. At disadvantage, they're within the 360-foot range, but that's it. But still at disadvantage. Natural 2 and an 11 plus 4
15?
15
is the armor class.
enough.
Yep.
Do it. 9 points of
First
damage.
one misses. The second one comes in. Yeah, I mean it's very possible.
9 points
Second
of
one comes
damage.
in and smacks the side of the ship for 13 points of damage.
Oh, there's another hole.
And there's a hole in the side of the ship.
I'm not there.
Belows the just it's above the water line.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it doesn't seem. But it's it doesn't
It's a
hurt any of
hole.
the crew. But yeah, the ship seems to have taken the Stormbreaker has seemed to have taken some damage. What are you two doing as you jump off the boat and start swimming to shore?
So
You seem to be
Basically-
unnoticed by the oncoming four swimmers that kind of at this point they have turned around and they're kind of like going back towards their ship because they know they're not going
Well,
to be able to
hopefully,
catch
if they get
the
back
Stormbreaker.
on the ship, they'll have to stop for that.
so basically we're just gonna
Unless they're
be
just
like
going to keep chasing us and come back for those 4 later.
stay stealthy, but I figure we're gonna stay underwater.
Sure.
Like,
I have to come
Yeah,
up.
if he's
For-
able to
I
jump,
imagine it's gonna take longer than a minute.
With him
No, two
attached.
conversations, guys. I'm talking to them, so
Sorry.
no conversations right now. You guys can talk about that later. Think about it yourself. Can't have multiple conversations.
So he has to come up multiple times because it's not gonna take a minute to get there.
It'll take longer than a minute.
So
to get
so
sure.
every minute basically we're gonna have to come up and he's gonna take some press, and then, but we're gonna try to
Well,
get
give me an
there.
athletics check, while you guys can swim the shore. You don't need to.
Okay.
This is more for him.
Ooh, that's a 17.
Nice.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 16.
Oh God.
Tracks. Your constitution is +1,
Yes, sir.
so you can hold your breath for I think 2 minutes.
I
If
thought
I'm
it
not
was-
mistaken.
I thought it was a minute per.
it's,
might
prob-
have
it's
it wrong.
probably a minute
I thought it
plus
was
a minute.
minute.
for-
Hey, we
That's
got
what
2
I-
minutes,
that's
guys.
what I
Why you
thought,
guys
yeah.
shut up? Why, we can go 2
Yeah,
minutes.
we go 2 minutes.
Jeez.
Shut the fuck up! The
Shut
DM
the
said we got
fuck
2
up.
minutes.
We're saying 2 minutes.
With a 16, I'd say you're all right. You guys can make it to shore. It's not like it's crazy far. You've got a mission and you're trying to accomplish it. You've you got your one-track mind right now.
Got the Lord on the side.
Yeah, and it's What do you guys
Alright,
do?
David, where'd you find these flags at?
I got it from the guys that were in that shack over there, but
He's a dolphin.
they were in the.
Oh, yeah.
I can talk to them.
You used your second wild shape to become a dolphin.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
But
so I was holding on to it.
yeah, that's why I was.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Way fine. I didn't know.
I was waiting for him to say he turned into a dolphin. He never said it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I did.
We talked about it. You never said it though.
Gotcha.
So
I guess I turned into a dolphin after
So
we jumped off the
okay.
boat.
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, you can make it to shore. No problem. Still, they don't seem to. Well, let me make a check for the boat now because they're kind of sailing. You know what I mean?
That's why I was like, every minute
Okay.
we're gonna stay under the water basically. So,
What do you guys want to do? I mean,
just
he's a talking dolphin.
yeah.
just go check that shack.
Okay, I'm gonna go sneakily.
Sick.
Talk to him.
Sneakily.
Oh, I don't like that look. pretty sure the dolphin does it to the humans.
You gonna try and walk on land? I'm just gonna hang out in the water.
I'm staying on.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
so.
gonna walk on land.
I figured.
Go even better. Walk on the water.
And then I'm gonna quietly make my way over to that shack.
Sure, just give me another stealth check
The
then.
talking dolphin.
It's not a relatively large island.
I don't think anybody's there.
4.
Sweet. Yeah.
If
You're kind of letting the quietness escape you, you know, as you're breaking sticks, running on the sand, you know, moving bushes, and you can catch you're not really being too stealthy. You know, you have a different
Well,
objective in mind.
In that
You
case,
get to the shack, you know.
and if that's the case, if I haven't been stealthy, I'm just gonna fucking kick the door in, shield and spear ready.
Sure. You kick the door open, and immediately you see 3 individuals inside of the shack, all kind of like bluish green skin, like super like moist, like wet hair that kind of creeps down over their faces. All 3 of them seem to be of female, sex, and long, decrepit nails and a wrinkly skin. They go, hello.
I knew we'd find more single moms.
What are you here?
How do you know they're a mom?
Are you here for your flag, little one?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And then you see it kind of hanging over their their fireplace. Yours is the last one that's just hanging over right there.
Oh, we're the last ones.
Well, what will you do to get it from us?
Oh,
Give me. I already said. Give me a Arcana or a Nature check to kind of see if you've heard anything about or like notice anything about these creatures that you're seeing right now.
That's 5.
5? You've never really seen anything like this before.
They
You
kinda like-
haven't really come across in this.
They
and
kind of remind me of
reading.
like a moist version of Damon.
Sure. Yeah, it's Damon. They have the
Moist.
same skin, but they're more watery, less icy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ice ganassi. They're water ganassi. That's what they are.
Sick.
That's what they appear to be. I'll say.
Okay, they said what will I do for him for the flag?
There's 3 of them. 3 females.
Okay.
It's
Let
a
me
tough world.
check my
I said
inventory.
not proud.
If he was a bard.
I try to seduce. Natural talent.
Fingernails.
I don't know, ladies. What do you need? What do you want?
Oh, it's not what we want. It's what you're willing to bargain.
Well, I have some gold.
Gold isn't really what we're after.
Watch your ruby dust.
We don't really have the need to trade with gold. You see, we live on this island, me and my sisters, all by ourselves.
Well, I have this pendant. Pull it out. It's a hand with a ruby in it. And well, I have this. I've grown quite fond of it. I mean, it's a symbol of Helm. Maybe you can help protect you guys, or
Oh, we protect each other. We don't need protection from gods. We were thinking something more of the less material type of exchange.
what, like what's material? Like, you guys want to have like a nice conversation or something? You want me to
So
make you laugh
sweet.
or cry or?
You could try us,
Oh,
but probably won't get too far.
okay. Well, what did the grape say when it got stepped on?
What?
Nothing. It just let out a little wine. Huh.
Stone cold. all 3 of them.
Well, ladies, I really need this flag. My friends are out there. They're getting attacked.
I understand. I can hear the cannon fire.
So I just think that
What's
flag.
very valuable to you that's not material?
Well, obviously my faith. It's the most valuable thing anybody can ever have. And I can give it to you, just not mine. I can give you your own though.
We have no need for the gods.
Well,
But
that's.
we might be able to remove your faith if you were so inclined.
I'm gonna have to pass. The race is not worth that.
Well, you're not getting this flag unless you offer something substantial to bargain.
So we call it substantial.
What is dick?
Trade your weighing size.
Oh.
Good idea. Well, I guess
But do you consider it important to you?
I don't know. Other people think it's important.
No.
No, he does not.
So they might not take it. Ugh. You could try.
You trade your celibacy.
Yeah, try it. Trade yourself.
That would.
Title.
Guys, we
No, title's
we're in a
gonna
race.
I don't know what's
race.
gonna happen. Luckily, there's only a lot of gold on the line. And your ship, I guess.
Yeah. At this point.
Yeah.
You can think
Well-
outside the box, you know what I mean? You know, if you don't, doesn't necessarily need to,
No, I know.
yeah.
It's just that was the first thing that would come to old Ned's mind there.
You want a micro penis now? Is what you're gonna trade? Is that what you're gonna trade? Your massive dick to a micro penis? To no penis, probably?
Maybe you're like, well, it's Nadia.
Then you wouldn't have to worry about Rosa anymore.
You don't have to worry about.
But you wouldn't get
tricking.
free
You think
pants anymore.
Rosa's just objectifying him for his. I think she likes him for his personality.
Sure.
Personality size.
Well, I
As
have-
as Ned thinks about this, Rosa's sitting in her house right now feeling like, he better not. She's got this dick tuition.
Tuition.
I feel a disturbance.
Fuck, dude.
Does Cole know who he's talking to?
No.
Interesting.
I'm guessing like some kind of like some sort of like lesser hags or something like that, or like a siren maybe or something.
Cyrene. Whenever I think of sirens, I think of Oh Brother Where Art Thou, those three chicks that were singing. Turn Pete into a horny toad.
Horny toad.
Those sirens liquored him up, turned him into a horny toad.
Well,
My favorite movie of all time.
well, I guess. Can I take a look at the flag?
Great movie.
Can I take
Yeah,
a
it's
look?
over the mantle.
Can I take a look
There's
at our flag?
three. There's three. Yeah, and it's your flag. It's 100% you. There's
Yeah.
only one left. It's got an SB on it. It's purple. Yeah.
Purple. What color was the one that we got?
Green.
Well, I have one other thing. It's a curse. You can have that. I mean, it's.
No, we think you'll keep that one. We sense it in you. And I think that's something that you need to deal with.
Trade your desire for ruby dust.
I'll lose the spell.
Well, I'm thinking. Maybe,
How about this on the topic of the curse? We could, in a sense, amplify it for you in exchange for the flag. It might cause some problems. You don't say.
Neil.
Oh god.
Oh.
You watch as
You
all.
had to.
You watch as all three of them.
You can't fucking put that in front of Cole because he's gonna answer as Cole, not as Ned.
amplify it here. He has no idea what I mean by that. So that's the thing. Like it could be. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm making him stronger by
No.
any fucking means.
No.
You watch as they all kind of like form a triangle. They all grab each other's hands and form a triangle, and the room goes dark. Like the candles go out. It kind of seems to shake a little bit in this room.
Is it
like
magical
water.
darkness?
It is magical darkness, but like the candles
Oh.
go out. Like the light physically goes out. You can still see.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I
But
ain't afraid of you, though.
the room starts to like drip with like water from the ceilings, which is very odd. And then the candles reignite blue, like a watery, like it seems like not a fire candle, a water candle. It's very
Okay.
strange. And they seem to do some kind of weird chanting, and it's very quick, and you feel this effect wash over you. You don't know what it's done to you in the moment, and then after that's done, they grab the flag and they hand it to you. And they go, "Have fun."
Thank you.
Oh my god. Now he's not just a were-rat, he's a giant were-rat.
They grew 4 feet. It's no longer short stuff.
Yeah, now he's 6 foot tall.
Now he's a giant fucking werewolf rat.
Alright, well, I'll make it back to where I walked on land from the water.
Sure.
When I was looking at the shack, did it look like anything was happening? Or just nothing?
Nope,
It was
it
just
looked
a
like
shack.
anything different from the outside. No.
That's kind of what I thought.
There's just this dolphin just perched up on the his head's just like, what's going on
This
here?
is so
It's just
exciting.
literally like,
I can't wait to put you guys in the dilemma. Do we kill him or do we not? Like,
I already had that dilemma once.
he's part of the crew. Like,
Well, you almost ended it right then and there with just the one attack. You roll fucking max damage.
You have the flag. You roll it up, put it in your satchel so that way you don't lose it, or your pocket, whatever. So that way it doesn't fall out. You get back to the shore. Give me a perception check.
so,
21.
oh, nice.
Immediately you notice Ned looks different. He looks
He's hairy.
he's a little bit more hairy. He's got like a longer, like it looks
No,
like
he's
a
always
mouse or a
transformed.
rat nose. He's got buck teeth that are showing, like physically showing. His ears are kind of a little bit more pointed and like elongated. He's got like a rat face.
Does he have a tail?
With 21, yes, he has a tail.
But is it like coming down like the back
It's
of his
in his
leg?
pants, like you know what I mean. Like think of Jumanji.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
before
say.
he rips
It's
a
like
hole in
before
his
he rips a
pants.
hole.
It's just
Yes.
like,
It's literally like causing him discomfort, but he's not thinking about that right now.
oh god.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh my
Um,
god.
Now, does he have his were-rat stats?
Ned?
Yeah.
So he's got to throw some cheese
Let's
every
go.
now and
He
then?
starts to go like this.
I got it. I
He's
got it. Let's
got
go.
3 fingers now.
Yeah, you grab onto his
Dorsal
fin, and it like kind of scratches. A little
Hey,
bit.
hey, watch your nails, bruh.
Oh, alright. Weirdest thing happened in there. Let's get going. I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, I can see. Oh god. Well, you kind of smell now.
Okay.
Rats are very
Um,
cute.
Yeah.
Hold on, can you hold your breath still a minute?
He's got 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, give me a check, pilot check. While all this is happening, I'm gonna do another 2 cannon shots.
18.
Disadvantage. 18's really good. First one goes wide, misses. Second one goes wide and misses, just barely.
14.
Yes. Oh, no, 13.
Okay.
So yeah, 9 plus 4, or was it 5? Regardless, it's not enough to hit 15. Yeah. You guys can, there's this weird exchange. Let me just make a sailing check for them too. What was yours? 18?
18.
Yeah, you're good. You can kind of stay ahead of them, out of range. Out of direct range, they're still taking shots in terms of the disadvantage, which is why
Are they like firing over the island because it's that small?
Yeah, I mean, I don't say
I
over
don't
the
think we're
island,
that
but like
far,
there's
yeah.
definitely parts of it that are going over land. You know what I mean? if you've ever played Sea of Thieves, it's really easy to kind of picture them going around an island together and then just cast like a smaller one of the like Sun K Islands or whatever they're called. Yeah, you guys can start heading back to the boat. Because the boat is significantly further away than where you guys left, you might have to breach at least one time to catch your breath.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, it's not a big deal. You're not avoiding. You know, the boat did slow down ever so slightly to allow the
Others
4
to-
crew members to kind of climb their cargo net on the side. But they're still, like I said, within this range.
Can we see if they're on their way back?
So you can make a perception check, yeah, sure. They are underwater, just so you know. So this
Well,
is,
I was
this is
like maybe we
relatively-
could have seen them like move and then die.
It would have been like I said, it's still pretty difficult.
She
You
would've
know, they're
changed
not
shooting
above the
size.
water.
Yeah.
You know, same character. You just look different.
I gotta play
It's hard to
now.
see.
I can't go into
It's hard to
cities
tell
and shit.
where they're at. You're more concerned with the cannonballs that are
Yeah.
getting blasted at you right now. Yep. Eventually, you guys get close enough to the ship, but I mean, it's going pretty quick. It's like full bore at this point. You know what I mean? At some spots where the wind's not picking up, it does slow down. You know, but you guys are going in a circle, so it's like this constant. You know, Verona and Kush are kind of like moving the sails where they really need to be. But you guys are like pretty much at the base of the ship at this point. But it's, I mean, like I said, it's moving pretty quick. It's not like too quick for you not to keep up with it though, in a
Okay.
sense. You're a dolphin. You're a lawfin.
I got you. Oh, so at this point, I'm basically like fucking.
Sure.
going.
That, if he's doing that, you absolutely can see them.
Well, I'll yell out, you know, hey, they're
gotta
on the
go.
side of the boat.
Slow down.
Make an athletics check while he's doing that. That's
Oh my
actually,
God.
that's actually a lot for you probably.
3.
Falls off.
Oh.
Okay, I would.
Also, I can swim to the boat.
It's going fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
bro.
I
No,
would-
you-
I would
you're
pass.
gonna have
If you
to-
fell off, I wouldn't. Doggy paddle.
You're
Ratty
gonna-
paddle.
Ratty
paddle.
You'll have to.
Patty patty.
You can
Take
go
him to
grab
the-
them. It's just going to take longer to, you know, effectively.
Catch up.
It just
Yeah,
takes a little bit
just
more time.
Drop a rope.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, we should
Hey,
have the ladder on
quit
the side.
You
jumping,
guys have a
asshole.
cargo net on the
Yeah.
side of the thing too.
Quit jumping out of the water, asshole. Can't
Alright.
hold on.
Alright, come on.
He
said watch-
scratches your dorsal
you
fin
said-
as he falls
I
off.
was like, yeah, you gotta watch. You said watch the nails.
Do I take a point? of
Yeah,
damage?
sure. Let's take a point of damage. Why not?
Why?
You get 2 minutes of breathing. I get 1 point of
Cole's like,
damage.
this wasn't a bargain. This was a boon. This wasn't a negative bargain. This
He's
was a
like,
good
I just
bargain.
can't be a rat.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are swimming around. Do you like swim close enough to it where Ned can like grab the cargo and get himself up?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
And then I'll just jump on it.
Yeah. Kush grabs his hand to assist you up. You know what I mean? He claps on you like this. You know the good clasp. You see he makes a face as he says,
Hey, pull me up. I'm tired.
"Yes, sir," and he pulls you up.
Wait, isn't Kush ahead of him? Never mind.
I'm still parked over on the boat. They can.
Kush is respectful. He says, "Sir and ma'am."
He's just a good dude, alright?
Hey, good old Southern boy.
Southern sailing boy.
Southern
Say them more.
Yeah, you can hop on. How do you do that without your like? How do you get on?
You can try and do the.
Can I do what I did last time and jump on?
Yeah, sure. No issue there. You can
And then
just give me a general athletics check or
Side of the
acrobatics, just because the boat is moving this time.
Side
So you gotta like be able
of the
to.
boat.
I rolled a 2, so I'm pretty sure I hit the boat.
You 100%.
I don't-
You guys hear this smack on the side of the boat, but it's not like a
I
cannonball.
didn't shoot a cannon.
Yeah.
Like a
They're shooting
fish.
You know
dolphins
what?
on the
No,
side.
no, even better. He
No.
jumps on the side of the boat and he gets stuck in the cannon hole that was just made.
Portal.
And there's a dolphin just flapping inside of this cannon hole.
Well,
The hole that the cannonball that previously hit you, he's just stuck right there.
Captain, I think
Look at
they
that.
fired a dolphin in the same exact spot they fired the cannonball.
You
in and
immediately
plugged
know
the
Ned
hole.
looks significantly different as he says he's addressing you as captain.
What happened to
I'll
you?
change back and I'll go
don't
make
have
an
time for that.
athletics
We'll
check.
talk
Another
about
one
it
later.
later. Fall back
Because
out.
I
you
can
might
do that,
fall
yeah.
backwards. You know what I mean? It's not like you're just gonna fall forward.
8.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Golly. 12.
That's enough to grab onto the netting as you fall out of the fucking hole, and you guys hear Damon like a burst of magic comes back. He turns back into a human or an ice ganassi, and then he's like wrapped up in the fucking rope. And then again, Kush
Wow.
grabs his hand,
I got you,
pulls
sir.
you up, and he like inspects you. Like, okay, he
You don't
looks
have any
normal.
hair.
He looks normal.
He didn't change.
He's
and
not
you
a
pull
rat.
on, and you get pulled onto the boat.
Okay.
You guys got the flag?
We got it.
Got it right here.
Now what do we do with their flag?
Well, we can see if we can show it off to them. Maybe we can throw it off the side and see if they'll go for it.
I was thinking what we do is we show them that we have it, and then we put it on a ballista bolt and shoot it that way.
I second that, Captain.
That would be the best way, yeah.
Okay.
So how far can we shoot it? You said like 360 feet?
No, that's their cannon.
Oh,
they
that's
have a
theirs.
they have a
Yeah,
better
they have a
cannon. than
cannon.
you
We
guys.
only have a light
Your
ballista.
ballista can potentially go like 250 feet.
Sick. Or we could fire it into the. Ooh, we could fire it like into the wall, and they'd have to like climb. So it'd be like halfway up.
Shoot it into the house. Maybe they have to fight the hags again.
You don't know.
That's exactly what they were, by the way. That was a hag coven.
Water hags?
Sea hags.
Sea hags.
Yes.
Could I?
Covens
Was
are always
there
threes.
any possibility of me taking all 3 of them?
Fuck no.
You would have got melted like fucking.
You'd have done about
It'd be
one,
like fighting
probably.
ants fighting
That
God.
encounter for the 5 of you, or I think it's for the 6 of you with with Theobald and them, Theobald and Kush, was a deadly encounter.
Yeah.
6 of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like
I'm glad I
tied.
gave up something then.
That was the
Sure.
point.
Yeah,
it
you're
was like
definitely-
this is a non-combat thing. You need to trade with them to get.
And you
to
traded your fucking dignity.
No, that
No,
would've been
he
if got
could've.
it. Yeah, he could have.
He
Well,
could've.
maybe. I kind of wish he was a bard. He's like, I'm gonna lay pipe.
I'm gonna hit all these
Especially
hags.
with his
Well,
endowment
They
of
better
artery.
just sail for 2 hours.
even
'cause
better.
I got 3 of them to go through.
It's even better that they like didn't realize what they were. You just
Yeah.
thought they were just watery ass bitches.
It's like, oh, it's a water
It was female Damon. 3 female Damons.
Yeah, old Grandma Damon's, you know, maybe they lost their crystals.
nails like this long.
Well, that looks like David for sure.
Show me a picture of it.
Okay, Ned, do you want to do the honors of shooting the bolt over once we show it to them? How are we gonna show it to them? We're far as fuck.
Why don't we just burn it?
Because then they'll just chase
and
us.
they will
They'll
literally
just
chase
get
us.
revenge.
That, yeah, if we
Knowing
make it so
that
they
they
can't
can't win,
finish,
yeah.
they'll make it so we can't finish.
I'm telling you.
100%.
I'm telling you.
Well, the quicker we get it off the boat, the better.
I like the idea.
So if we have somebody on the back of the boat, wave the flag, show them that we're attaching it to a ballista bolt, maybe somebody on their boat will notice, and we can just shoot it off
Here,
in the
I'll
distance.
look back at the boat and I'll see
Remember,
if
he's just doing that.
I know.
anybody's doing
Perception check,
that
please.
same gesture, looking at us through a spyglass.
Give me a perception.
that would be so funny.
Perception. 13 plus 2, 15.
You do see that, but they actually have a spyglass. They're not just doing this.
Yeah.
To do it.
I'll hold up. Give me their flag. Give me their
You
flag.
have it.
No, their
No,
flag.
he has
Damon's
the,
got it, yeah.
Give me a ballista bolt now.
I'll go grab one and give it to him.
You gotta hold the bolt though. I'm not.
He goes, Kush goes, Brudzo, who's been on the ballista this whole time, he goes, do you want to shoot it, or do we want someone who has experience, and where are we shooting it? Are we shooting it into the ocean, or are we shooting it onto the island?
We could
So they
shoot
have
it
to-
on land so
the
they have
anchor.
to stop.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
shoot on land.
That's
And
where
they
we're
still-
shooting, because then it's not gone, and they still have a chance to finish.
I think we should just let Brunzo shoot it.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hand it to Brunzo before he.
So you can
Before
shoot it
we
to
have
this-
any
I mean,
chance of
Just been
fucking
on the
objection.
ballista this whole time.
I'll just fucking pop it in the thing then.
Do you want to shoot it, or do you want somebody who knows how to shoot it?
Reload.
Yeah.
You,
do it?
you He's gonna aim for the building to like pin it up against the building. Because
roof.
because this
Natural
is
20, he
because
fucking collapse the
Bunch
hatch.
of pissed off hags.
That'd be so weird.
two natural 20s. It's at disadvantage because it's well over the 60-foot range. So if this is a low number, effectively, what if the lower dice is lower, it could potentially get shoot closer to where they don't want it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's one natural 20, but it's a disadvantage. You guys watch as he fires the ballista bolt, and it goes over the building and goes into the sand closer to their boat. No, it's on the island. Nonetheless, like it would have been nearly impossible for him to not get it on the island. I would have had to roll not.
After he shoots, I'll look back at the boat again and see if
not in your favor.
see if they're making moves to start turning or anything.
Well, if we're on the right side, I say we hit some gusts and try and get some distance.
Yeah, we should get the fuck out of here.
Well, with that said, I used mine today.
Okay.
I haven't gone to sleep,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I can't
Well,
do anything.
at least get moving then.
No, they have to stop anyway. We can.
Oh hell! Theobald's doing that too.
guys, it's alright. It's alright.
Smallest lungs on the boat.
Theobald's
Let's
just,
everyone get
just a
to
good guy.
positions. We'll get going, and then we can let you guys the night crew or the day crew sleep. I guess we're the night crew sleep.
I forget what was I day or night crew? I was night crew.
We fought really hard to be on night crew.
We fought very hard to be on night crew.
Tooth and nail, people would say.
People would say.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, you also, Mazrim, you notice he looks different.
Yeah.
You guys all have all noticed at this point that he looks significantly different. And while you guys are going, you and Theobald goes, "Why do you look like a rat?"
Oh, something on that island. That island's weird, man. I went into that shack. There's three ladies.
And they turned you into a rat person?
I guess. Well, they wanted something.
You know, your teeth are really long. And you got like a weird, like, rat-like goatee beard thing. It's like a Fu Manchu.
Huh. Well,
Master Splinter.
it'll probably go. It'll probably go away in a little bit.
Okay.
Probably something up on that island. I
You
feel
don't think
fine.
you don't think I should be concerned?
No,
Okay.
I'm not concerned. I feel fine.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And even though it does nothing, he regularly casts the gust cantrip at the sails, but it doesn't do anything.
I'll go ahead
It
and
does
I'll-
not help at all.
I'll go ahead and I'll scurry up to the.
It like
to
goes,
the crow's
you
nest.
feel the boat kind of going. Like, it's not doing anything.
He's like,
Yeah, we want to leave this fucking part. 'Cause
Did
Now,
they turn?
now we can start circling around them.
It looks
Okay,
like
nice.
they are. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they have kind of stopped their. Because yeah, you guys have fully circled the island at this point, and you can keep going the direction that you need, and they're kind of over here, and it looks like they're still sailing too. They haven't stopped, but if you said that you were looking to see, give me another perception check.
5.
It's hard to tell, and look, I mean, the boat's still moving. If that makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that at least.
Can I look over and see how far what they're doing or anything, or if they're slowing down?
Sure.
Or if they drop people off?
5.
Yeah, I don't see anything. They're moving.
They're moving. Boat's moving. But yeah, you guys keep going ahead.
Wait, so is it night crew that's going to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
The
it's
sun,
daytime.
the sun's coming up
Oh,
right now.
sun's coming up. Okay.
It is tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully you can get some rest and
Yeah. I'll
get
go.
a little less
I'll
ready.
go crawl underneath the bed. I mean, go crawl in bed.
Underneath your bed. Yeah, you got it.
Isn't
the
yours is still pinned to the
Not
wall?
in the cabin.
No,
I
that's where
locked
my-
the fucking cabin.
That's where
There's a
my-
ballista bolt that's pinning your hammock to the captain's quarters.
in the captain's quarters.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess.
There's a hole in the back of the boat, and there's a hole in the side of the boat.
Yeah, we should probably check those.
One's like this, one's like this.
Yeah, well, I'll go down to the. I'll just sleep on the bed.
The captain's bed. Sure. he starts to like.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
He
man.
starts to chew up the fabric.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
it, like
fucking
spits it out to
asshole.
like a rat's nest. Like, you ever had a hamster?
No, I
or a
don't
rat
do
or a
that.
mouse? Like, you know how it is when they make a nest, right?
I don't do that.
I'm so civilized. Come on.
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
I like to make inferences about your characters, and hopefully you guys go along with it.
No, I don't. I don't destroy
He
the
will.
bed.
He will
He
come
just- he
back
goes
to a
back.
giant pile of
You
rat
Destroy
hair.
it by laying it.
He just looks like a rat, more of a rat.
And
He
remember,
doesn't-
before we
maybe
got
he
in
does
the water,
act more like a rat, but who knows?
I was about to say,
Same
don't tell
time.
me he's not one, because I know
Just-
the truth.
just remember before we got in the water, I
Now
said,
you can literally use rat
stink.
bastard.
New insult unlocked.
that bed is gonna be after seawater.
Wet rat.
Seawater
Wet-
rat.
Oh,
Ew.
Sweet.
I shook off before.
something. Yeah, in the bed.
Yep. Night crew goes to bed. Damon, I think Theobald was on night crew. along with
Theobald
you.
was on night crew,
And
and I think Verona,
Verona.
yeah,
and I think it was us.
Brudzo.
and Kush.
Kush.
The strong boys. The strong boys.
I think that sounds
Yep,
right.
and you guys can keep sailing ahead, and then after a little bit, you do notice that that boat just is circling the island, and it doesn't seem to be following you right now.
Cool.
Some space.
Might
Before
be-
I go, I'll be like, don't let them catch up to us.
I won't.
We got
We
a
gotta make
target
time.
on
We
it.
don't have much choice in that.
Well, that makes
We're in
sense.
first
Right.
place now, right?
We're in third place.
Yeah, third.
Wait, there wasn't a shitload of other flags for the other boats.
They were all gone.
Yeah, except no, there'd be one.
There'd be
It'd still
the
be
galleons, unless the
Oh
hags,
yeah, I
yeah,
forgot.
that's
Yeah.
unless the
Galleons
hags
was
took
there.
it away because they know the
They
ship
just knew
crashed.
like, ah, they're dead.
That's
No,
cool.
that one would still be there. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, another.
Yeah.
Okay,
But you
now,
guys are
now,
now.
now I'm asleep. Sorry, I just.
Yeah,
I
you're
could-
asleep. You're asleep. Half the crew. Caleb. Mazrim, Kragan, Brudzo, and Kush are all awake right now. Yeah, you guys can all take non-sentry positions. So Brudzo and is on one half of the sails, and so is the Kush. Yeah,
probably.
exactly. But I leave it up to you guys. What do you want to do as you're sailing?
Why
You
is
hear
it-
little nibbles.
Oh God.
I'm gonna like stomp on the fucking deck.
I'm so happy this happened early. I was very curious of how you guys were going to resolve that hag shit. And I was like, well, anybody who goes in here, it's going to be different.
Yeah,
I'm so happy.
I
stayed
wish
in
it
the
was
water.
you. I wish it was you.
I don't know what I would have done.
Curious.
I don't know what I would have done.
We
Maybe
did
I
love
would
you.
have seen it
Your
more.
drunkenness?
I don't know what I would have done.
I was
Pure
lost.
alcohol. He would have been an alcohol ganassi.
Frozen margarita.
Just
Scotch on the rocks.
frozen booze. You would have just been. I'm like, cool. You're literally drunk the rest of the campaign. This is a curse now.
You guys would love that.
I'd be
I
able to
just-
cure it
I just wear a bucket for the rest of my life.
Buckethead.
You're out of immediate danger, but you know that boat could probably
Yeah.
catch up at any moment.
We'll keep an eye out
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
they have the fast jet. Oh my.
The
God.
engine, yeah.
I mean, they're generally
Americans.
slower than you, but yeah.
Just
We gotta
depends on
chug
how
along.
often they can use it for how long they can use it.
Yeah, we gotta chug along as fast as we can.
As soon as Damon's done with his rest, we should probably have him come up here, gust a couple times, and then maybe take another rest.
Maybe Gus once, but save the other one just in case. But yeah, he doesn't need it before he goes to bed. Which I think he did. Oh man, that could have been way worse than it was. I feel like we actually got out of that not too bad.
Only one cannonball hit, that's pretty decent.
I think two,
Is-
right?
One.
One ballista as well, so 2 hits overall though.
Thought that was from the galleon.
I think we had
Yes,
one,
but
we had one
you
hole
didn't-
from previous when we started the race still.
No, you fixed
No,
it.
we fixed that.
No.
We fixed that before the race
You have
started.
2 holes from the race.
No, I mean, yeah, I thought it was 2 cannonballs and no.
Cannonballs missed, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you should have it written down. on the
Yeah.
thing.
It was just the one that
I
did
guess-
13
no, I
damage.
guess-
Maybe you have another cannonball to hit, but I'm not too sure.
Then there was
I
the
guess I'm
ballistic.
just misjudging it. Ballistic damage. 'Cause I have damage taken versus.
Yeah, you guys are sailing in the ocean. Deep, deep in the ocean. James Cameron?
Great episode. You've got to raise the bar.
Oh, it's gonna be hard explaining Ned's condition to Rosa.
That's what he's concerned
Yeah,
about.
I know. It fucking blows my mind. Blows my mind.
You start to think to yourself, Kragan, he's probably got more like a rat-like dick too. Wow. That's an intrusive thought that comes in
Yep.
when you think about it. Yeah, but you wonder what happened on that island. But you know his secret,
Yep.
and he looks like more of that in a physical manifestation in his.
I'm a little worried.
So whatever happened on that island seemed to have been interesting. Obviously, none of you guys know what was in the shack, but
Yeah.
easy enough. You guys can start sailing. You know that there is a threat always behind you.
Two of them.
I need Mazrim or Kragan to roll a d6. Just one of you
Go
guys
for
roll a
it.
d6.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Come on, roll a 3.
2.
Damn.
Uh,
3 would have been fun.
for who?
The boat.
The Kraken?
No.
Fuck.
Um,
So don't roll a 3.
You guys, as you're sailing, and a few hours have kind of passed, it does look behind you. You can see the boat. Like, it's 100% in your purview. Like, it is no longer the island. I mean, you shot a ballista. They all had to do was just jump off island
Yeah,
and
it wasn't
go
going to
grab
slow
it.
much, just
Yeah.
to let us get
Yeah.
somewhat
Yeah.
ahead.
Exactly.
That's to get away.
But
That's all we
you,
can do.
as you're looking behind, Mazrim's looking forward, and he sees the crackle of thunder or lightning in the distance, and
Like necrotic.
no, just a
Okay.
normal storm, and it looks like there's a thunderstorm, lightning storm, or just a storm on the horizon that you guys are sailing into, because that's just where it happens to be. You guys are following the coastline, of course. You can over to the right is the coastline of the Dry Rock chain, and then there's a thunderstorm in the distance, and it looks like it could get pretty rough here in a moment.
Oh god.
Well, we can
We should
either.
repair the holes that we have right now before we get there.
Kush speaks up and he goes, "Yeah, I could do that. I could take some of the materials and at least try to patch them up a little bit."
Yeah, why don't we get started on that?
You got it.
Looks like this might be a little.
The main one we should worry about is the cannonball, because I don't think the ballista bolt's anywhere near
I'll start on.
ever coming in.
I'll start on the cannonball. You got it.
Yeah,
Start on that hole.
And then
we're gonna need all hands on deck during this
we can try and brave it as best we can. but
It
we
looks like
have
it'll
to-
probably hit you guys in like after they get a long rest, effectively.
Okay.
Like it'll be at night for sure. Like,
Yeah,
you
like
guys
when
might
we
have
would
to
be-
stay up. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
But yeah, it's on the horizon. It looks pretty menacingly.
Oh god. Well, maybe it'll help us lose.
Well,
the
we
hammers,
just gotta keep an eye on them. Or actually, we could always. That wouldn't really help us. Just thinking of maybe we can cast fog cloud and kind of disappear in the storm with how much rain and other weather would be in there, because they wouldn't be able to tell where we're at.
Unless the wind blows on opposite.
You're sleeping.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have to be magical wind for it to move, or is it just wind?
Just wind.
Then that would work. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pick a fight with that boat. I feel like David kind of pissed him off.
We did kill 3 of them.
You guys are sailing. They're like an hour behind. They're not like they're close. They
Yeah.
clearly have not seemed to have engaged any kind of Indians or anything yet. You don't know what that even does, if that has a detrimental effect to their boat. whether they can use it once or twice or whatever. But you clearly have already seen them use it once, so you don't know if they physically can, or maybe they're just holding off. You're like, who knows? So, but you guys can wake up, get a long rest.
Too soon.
That was a Fast and Furious reference.
Too fast, too furious. Ejecto Cedo cut.
I want this button.
That has to be the most quoted part of that whole movie, dude. Check that
Never
scene.
seen a single one of them.
Oh, dude, you're missing out.
1,
on the
2,
first
3.
one.
Don't watch any of the rest.
Yeah.
5 is good. 5 is good.
The one where he flies into space.
Tokyo Drift slaps. Dude, Tokyo Drift fucking
To-
slaps.
Did you guys know Tokyo Drift was
Tokyo
supposed to be
Drift
the
is the
fourth
only
one?
one I've seen.
And the third one was supposed to be the fourth, or the fourth one was supposed to be the third
We
one.
don't need to talk about
All of
it.
them.
You guys wake up, and you guys immediately feel like the rocking of the boat a lot more than normal. You aren't completely in the storm yet, but like you are, it's like right in front of you. Like you guys, the first thing you see is a storm. Like that's right there.
Am I still Rat Boy?
Do you like inspect your arms and shit?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
There's probably a mirror in the captain's
You
room.
are Harry.
You're a wizard.
You're Harry Styles.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, you are. You. I mean,
I'm a hairy wizard.
I wouldn't say there's a mirror in the captain's quarters because that
No.
can easily just fall off and break. So I wouldn't say there was one there. You guys are on the ocean,
Bolted.
but
Maybe I'll.
you don't know what your face looks like, but you know that your arms and your legs and like
Hands.
you got like claws, dude.
3 fingers.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is
Do his
not-
unarmed attack do bonus damage to him?
This is not good.
I will alter his character next week.
This is not good.
And if you scratch anybody, oh wait, no, I'm not
That's
gonna
a
say
bite.
that. If you bite somebody, you give them rabies.
Rabies.
That starts
Just
So
Diseasing
rabies factory out here.
rabies.
I'd be called worse.
Yep. What are you guys doing? Storm is here.
All hands on deck. We're not gonna be able to sleep till we get through this one.
Well, I'm not sleeping until the morning
You,
anyway.
as you guys wake up too, you also see the boat in the distance. Like you guys see it. Like
Oh yeah,
behind
they
you.
caught up a little bit, but they haven't.
No. So they, because it's a bigger boat, they're not
Oh,
as
yeah.
fast as you guys. So like they are kind of like, you know what I mean, going like as you guys, they're losing a little bit, but they are there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're probably gonna boost through the storm if they can. Oh god.
So
It just depends on how often they can use that.
So what's the plan? You guys gonna come up with a plan for the storm, or just kind of
I'll
take the wind as it
stay
goes?
on the wheel.
I
We
feel-
should have.
I feel like we should have at least 2 people in every position.
Yeah, 2 on each side of the sails, at least.
2 on the sail.
You got it.
So 4 on the sails total.
You got it. No problem.
You 6 people.
You guys hear the crackling of lightning,
Oh,
or
yeah,
the,
8 total.
see the crackling of lightning, and hear
but
hear
maybe
the
don't be
thunder.
up on
Don't be on the crow's nest. You want me next to you?
Up front
So
by
you
the
can hear
ballista,
me?
probably.
the. Yeah, probably.
Wait, which one?
Yes. To you, so I can hear you. I mean, if you
You
can
gonna,
see
you
from
gonna
back
slap
here,
him upside the head and give him some dark vision?
I can do that.
it'll be okay.
As you
I should
guys are
probably get some-
about to enter this storm, I don't know if you want to put on some storm music.
Oh wait, hold on. There's one more thing I want to do before we get here.
What kind of check do you do to drive the boat?
Can I use enhanced ability to give him help with whatever check he uses to do the boat? Is that something I could do
Yeah.
with enhanced ability?
Totally.
It just says choose strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma for the duration. The target has advantage on ability checks using the chosen ability.
Yeah, I don't know the I would say
do.
I don't really know.
So I'm gonna leave that to you, or do we want it to just be for the boat check?
Dexterity. I mean, we can kind of be loosey goosey with this and just be like, you can enhance his ability that would alter
Driving a boat.
the
Piloting.
drive. Yeah, his piloting.
His
you know what I
piloting.
mean? Exactly.
Okay.
So maybe like intelligence or wisdom or something. So that way you just I don't know. The dexterity would make sense, you know, for reflexes and shit. You know, but whatever it is, you can enhance that specific ability.
Yeah.
As he goes to touch you, and you know, you feel this rat hand, like paw on you. He like I get, or you spit on him. Is this a touch spell?
No,
I don't
You
know.
have to
Yeah, no.
spit with those bug teeth.
Yeah, it comes out more like a glink.
That's actually better.
But he, as he does kind of go to put his paw on
It's,
you.
it's like on your calf.
Yeah. I think. Do you have to touch him? Is it touch bow?
Yeah, touch.
Yeah. As he goes to touch you, his eyes look up towards where there's no clouds,
Oh god.
and he sees a moon that it's not a full moon.
Yes! I mean,
And you're going into this storm, and as he goes to touch you, the magic goes across you, but you watch as his fingers start to grow even longer. And become more rat-like.
god.
And his face begins to grow a snout, and everything begins to become more were-rat like you've seen in the past.
Can I fucking
Um,
like teeth kick him into the back of the fucking into the wall or something?
We are going to. You can push him away, yeah, as he does that. And
That's gonna have to die.
It's
Probably it's the second time now. That's the second time now.
In
and
front of everybody.
as he goes to kick him, you guys kind of kick him towards the like the railing a little bit, and you guys all hear like a thud on the railing, and everybody seems to look up, and you see this creepy bipedal rat like humanoid that is clothes are ripped, and his armor is like being squished on his skin, and it kind of looks like Ned. I need everybody to roll initiative.
yeah. Big dice for this one.
Horses are people.
Sure.
What's that? Pizza?
Pizza, as my buddy Raul used to say back in Virginia. He couldn't pronounce pizza. He would always say pizza. I was like, dude, what? So then we just constantly just made jokes about it, him and I.
I rolled a 5
dude.
on initiative.
A 5? A fiver?
How many pizzas do you think you'd be realistically for the 3 clouds?
I'm gonna have like
2
one.
at most, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 slices, but yeah, two at most. I mean, yeah.
Did you find some? Or
Craig
you
got a
just tried
5.
Oh, you have a
Or no, excuse me,
that,
9
okay.
because I have
I
plus
actually
4.
have a-
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's the one.
That's
you
the one
broke.
that broke.
I was putting my tray away after our last session, and I
Just
fucking,
where we're at.
Oh.
I fucking broke
Yeah,
it
he did
last after the last session.
this one too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you ordered them at
I
the same
ordered
time.
both. I ordered both of them at the same time.
Dang, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's a halfling body, so he's still pretty much the same size as Ned.
Dude, when I ordered mine, it got there in like a week.
But it took a while. Well, I also ordered 2,
Yeah.
and I ordered mine in color.
I expected it to take like a month, but it was like super.
I need initiative, please.
Oh, 14.
Okay.
Do I get a different kind of initiative bonus? Would be a
We'll give you a +1, another +1, so,
Oh,
we'll bump it up to 15.
You're trying to get killed by us, aren't you?
I'm trying to fucking almost kill somebody here for sure.
Was your first character idea just like I'm gonna make a character
Yes,
that
this
is
was
gonna
my
be
first
guaranteed to fight with the team, so either I'll kill them or they'll kill
Well,
me.
I was tired of being the one that made all the solutions for everybody last campaign.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make some fucking problems. I wanted to be
Yeah.
the Becca and the
14.
David, the Flinch and the Zines. I wanted to be one of those characters this
Shit.
time, but still be good.
No, that's fair.
But still be good. I wanted a totally different character
No, that was
than I
my
did
thought
last
a little
time.
bit too, just a little less chaotic.
And I already have my next character ready to go if I do die.
I have my next one.
He's a bard, just so you guys know.
He won't be existing.
And you got 12? You got 12? You got
I got
14,
14.
yeah.
So if we didn't get the +1, it'd be same initiative.
Amplified.
So let's see.
Had to been there.
On the sails over there, here, over here. Here by the railing now. Because he kicked you away. And then we should have Kush probably back there.
You said 4 people on the sails.
So,
I did say on the sale.
so let's say Kush is over there.
Kush probably would have been there. Brunzo probably
I
would've
guess
been
we'll just use
there.
this for
Verona
Brunzo.
probably
wherever
would've
you
been
guys want.
there.
Damon, where are you going to be at?
Well, here, you can use one of these for Brezzo, so we don't have 2 of you.
Yeah, that's
That's probably a good
And
idea.
then do you have, what's her face, Verona?
No.
Here, use this one for Brown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
One looks like a dude and one's got a long haired zombie.
We need one more, I think, for
Six,
Kush.
seven,
Theo.
Spreading 1v.
Theo's this one.
Oh, we're just missing David.
I don't know, just put these.
We
just
just
have
one
you up front.
That one can be Kush.
Oh, yeah, it's Matt. Matt should have told you.
Kush?
Oh, is that Kush?
Yeah.
There's only 7 though. He said.
No, we
David,
just got David.
David put.
I was
David-
waiting to
David
see
was
where
the
he
one-
They
wanted
said
David.
David. I was like, what?
No, Damon was the one we were waiting on.
Fucking Damon.
Fucking damn David.
Sweet. Kush goes first, and he looks up at you, and he's stunned to inaction because he's looking at you. But then he, as you guys enter the storm, he takes his turn manning the sails and making sure that none of this. Oh, let me make a quick check for him to see how well he repaired the hole in the ground. Okay, in the ground.
Oh yeah, how much is that health wise?
No, you don't get health back.
Oh.
I'm just seeing how well he repaired it. That's only a special trait that he has and Theo has, but they were both asleep, so they couldn't do that. He just tried to patch it so that way maybe it's not an issue
It's not.
during the storm. We'll see.
Gotcha.
Wait, gallon of water comes
And
in,
his
so-
whole turn is attempting to is just to try to just make sure the boat's not getting fucked. So effectively, for whoever's piloting the boat here, he's gonna actively he's gonna actively give his +1. You know what I mean? He's gonna get his +1 through the storm. Obviously, checks are higher in the storm.
Yeah.
But he does say, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh god.
Ned, it's your turn.
Yes!
You're gonna piss me off.
Kush got a 20, and
Oh,
then, and then you got a 15, and everybody else got below a
I rolled
15.
really bad. I rolled
You're gonna-
4.
Just gonna fucking jump on him.
Jump on his back.
Yeah, first one there. And just fucking claw him.
Sure, dude.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. Dang it, I always roll so shitty when I have to attack.
You can have advantage as he's standing still, and he like
Even
he's, I don't
worse.
say standing still, but like he's actively trying.
Yeah,
to
he's
man the
actually
boat.
trying to
You know
pilot.
what I mean, yeah.
Oh, you're
actively.
jumping on his back.
Yeah.
But do it.
Hey, I tried to help you. You
I know
fucked
you
it up.
did. I'm not mad at you.
Dun, dun, dun,
If you
dun.
think you are.
I'm sorry.
He's got the dunce dice.
Did he put it up?
Yes.
Did he put the dunce dice up?
On his
Yep. He's like, done with that one. Moving to the next.
nice.
Do I only get one attack as
I was actually gonna say with your new enhanced, we'll give you 2 attacks.
At
Yeah, the
Aniston?
were rat makes 2 attacks.
If the first one was at
only
advantage,
one
it's
which can be bite, so we'll say that
Second
first one.
one.
Is
I'm not gonna bite anybody because I don't want to transfer the disease.
But would you have the
Ooh,
recognition?
that's probably pretty good. What do I add to 17?
it's gonna be 21 to hit.
21! Does that hit?
No, actually.
Shut up.
Yeah, it does.
And you can use your weapon.
2d10?
Yeah, you can use your weapon, whatever your weapon is. Like slash at him with your spear or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a d6.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
4 plus 1. 4 minus 1. 3.
3 points of damage.
Because it's strength. Don't you gain strength when you transform?
Yeah, actually it'd be +2.
Oh, so then 6.
6 damage?
Yeah,
So
6
would there be 5?
slashing or piercing damage? I think it's a spear. Yeah, piercing damage.
Would that be
It's-
5? Because it was 3
No,
plus 2?
No, he rolled a 4 minus 1 for 3.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
right. So
4
you're
plus
6.
2 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's not shit.
Mazrim, you're up.
Okay.
The man.
You hear the captain yell out, where are you at? You on that side of the boat? It would have been harder for you to clock the right side of the boat as you're on the left side. But you do hear the captain kind of yell out in pain. But, you know, there's an active storm going on right now, too.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? Just gonna
We'll
keep
say
running.
for the storm to actually get the full +1 for each individual, there needs to be 2 people manning each station because it is a lot dicier of a situation. So,
Dilemma.
You mean
Are
like this?
Are you
so
gonna-
there needs
Yeah.
to be 2 people on sales.
So I
you know
can
what
drop
mean?
a couple off sales if need be.
Yeah, and then you definitely need somebody like looking out for like maybe rogue waves or bigger waves and
Oh,
shit like
that's
That's
that.
kind of
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're on the front.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm
I'm
just
kinda-
kind of saying that. That only kind of requires 1 person, but the sales, there's a lot of whipping going around right now. So yeah, Master, your turn. What would you like to do?
Since I can't really see what's going on, I'm just gonna keep manning the sails for
I
now.
don't see why not.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep manning the sales.
Yeah, I can't
Fantastic.
because I can't really see what's going on.
Just ask if you can cast spells. Too.
Yeah, Damon, you're up.
Yeah, I'm in the front doing my job, so I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm not gonna say like, well, I turn around and see Ned change into a were rat,
Yeah, you hear the,
So-
you hear the thunder and
and I
lightning.
figure I'm all the way in the front, so I can't
He's
hear
watching
anything
for what you're
anyways.
saying.
I'm using hand signals to tell him where to go.
Brudzo's turn. He's on this side of the boat. He does kind of see that, or hear the thud a little bit, and looks up like towards the stairs. And he just, I guess neither of you guys would see this, because you guys are actively doing your own thing. But he doesn't appear to. I guess just so that way, he doesn't appear to like react or go up towards the like to see what's going on. He's brand new to this boat. He's not
He's not
taking a
getting.
chance.
He's not getting in the middle of
If
something.
he's not
He
getting
doesn't know what's
ordered,
going on.
if he's not
He is-
getting ordered, he's not gonna do something.
He has no idea what's going on.
You're gonna
right?
kill him by yourself.
Same thing. Same thing with
By yourself.
Verona. She's just effectively assisting
He just-
you. So yeah,
Just pull him off. Impale on the sword.
oh, Kragan.
Oh, I'm up.
Oh no!
I'm on your back.
17 points of damage.
Man,
Someone
Verona
needs to
and-
pilot the boat right now.
Theo's standing right next to me.
Theo is
Yeah.
standing right next
So
to
you
you.
can yell at him to
I'm gonna tell
command him.
Theo to take the wheel.
As you say that, he
Take
gets
the
his
wheel.
free action to respond because he's gonna say a couple things. What the fuck is that? You guys all hear that.
You're like, I don't think anything happened. He's got a perfect alibi though.
I'm
Yeah, on
gonna,
his turn is next. He rolled a 7.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my giant might, and you guys see me step back just a little bit with you on me, I guess.
He didn't technically. He's not on
He's
you.
trying.
He stabbed you. But he's like right there.
I'm
Yeah, he's trying. He's absolutely trying.
And you guys see me kind of grow large, just huge.
In
Tall.
size, you're no
Yeah.
longer medium. You're
I'm
now
no
a
longer
large
medium.
creature.
I'm now massive as fuck, and I'll.
Titus's favorite term. I'm brawling.
I'm brawling.
No.
That is one of my favorites.
I know. You said it probably 20 times during our one shot when you were being the DM.
That's because what's his name was.
You remember that?
I do.
I was wondering why you were saying that word so much. I was like, he's
Because bro is massive. And then I'm gonna fucking take out my gray sword and hit
Sure.
Ned with it.
Yeah, sure.
oh god. How much health do you have?
I,
see.
Okay.
I got this shit tracked.
Oh, God.
I haven't made an official stat block for him, which is
16.
good because I would have to alter it now anyways.
True.
16.
13.
Misses.
Oh.
He's wearing his armor too right now.
Low
Like
roll.
it's
Armor and shield.
Yeah.
Low roll.
Well, yeah, I guess a shield.
Shield would have just kind of formed into my
I was
arm.
gonna say you didn't just
I
drop
can
it.
fucking.
I mean, he World of Warcraft shield bash for them.
That's my bonus action, my attack. And yeah, that's my turn. And their
Sick,
turn.
dude. Theo takes a step up and is going to make a piloting check. He's going to get a +4 with this as he's doing his thing and everybody else is actively doing theirs. But he gets disadvantage on the roll because it is still difficult being in a storm. He succeeds though. Doing really good on those.
Go,
Let's
Theo.
He also he can pilot, so he's proficient.
Yeah.
He's water.
Theo saves the day.
Dude,
Some
he
more.
is the man when it comes
Bro,
to sailing
he
this
knows how to
boat,
dog.
dude. He knows how to sail, I'll tell you what.
If we get another boat, we'll have to leave him in charge of this one, making some money.
It is now top of the round. It is Kush's turn. He, as a free action, and you can respond to this, Captain, he sees you grow large, and he saw Ned transform and attack you. Captain, what's going on? Do you need help? so big?
Yeah, we gotta deal with Ned.
Is that all you say?
Yeah,
We
but
gotta
okay.
deal
He-
with Ned.
He looks over at Bredzo and he goes, "You got this. I gotta go up there." And he starts to walk up here. He walks up the steps. You can move Theo's or Cush's all the way up the stairs, which he can. He can get right in Ned's fucking space, and he tries to grapple you.
Good man. Tries to grapple his friend instead of slice him with the
He
sword.
said, "Deal."
didn't you try and attack me?
I'm not in my right state of mind.
I'm not
did
in
attack
this
you.
I have an excuse.
Um,
You don't.
This is grapple's got to be your armor class, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't care.
And it does not. I rolled 6.
Don't care.
Yeah, no way. I rolled a 6.
My turn.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
My turn. Can I-
Cole's enjoying this too much.
Sure.
It is, dude.
Can I-
It is.
Since we just established my shield's
Pot of
kind of
greed.
formed into my arm, can I reach back and smack Kush back down the stairs with my shield,
Sure, I like it.
and then
Sounds cool.
reach back over and stab
Sure, make a
and stab
shield.
Kragan?
Make a shield bash check. Just a tackle.
Is this one an advantage too?
No.
No,
Okay.
because he's coming.
15 plus whatever you want to add
That's
to my shield
Gonna
bash.
hit. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I'm not even trying to do damage. I just want to fucking
He's
knock
wearing
him down.
basic leather. He's a rogue.
Oh,
He
okay.
does not have. Yeah, he's just wearing basic leather.
And then
So you're like doing the push action effectively?
yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
push him downstairs.
Okay.
I'm not trying to do
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, he's gonna do damage. It's gonna
Okay.
be like a 6-foot D6 down the steps. 1 point.
Perfect. That's the thing I could ask for. So I don't have too much to apologize for later. And then the stab on Kragan. Oops.
Suck it,
Kragan, that's not very good. Plus 2, you said?
Oh, that was the damage. Whatever you're gonna add to your.
Oh, so then 10. Does that hit?
No.
I guess it would be. No, because it's strength
Worse.
based. Yeah.
Do you have your drink? Can you lean it?
Mazrim,
I'll yell out.
you watch. You hear all that, and then you watch Kush roll down the steps.
Yeah.
And you look up and you see tall Theo or tall Kragan, and Theo is driving the ship.
I'll yell out. Do you need more hands up there?
Hey, you've already used your free action, dude. I'm just kidding.
Multiple reactions is fine.
Not
Dude,
yet.
that's crazy, dude. Thought we were playing a game with rules, but
The rules are loosey goosey.
no, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I like rules when it comes down to it, but sometimes it makes sense for it to be a little bit more loose.
No, 100%.
That loose pussy energy.
Ned just came through.
You don't like that? Mazrim, what are you gonna do?
You like that?
Nobody responds.
He says, what'd you
I'd
say?
say not yet.
Yeah, he said
Okay.
not yet.
All right.
And you see Verona being like she's looking at you like, don't leave me here.
I'll stay there.
Verona uses
Puppy dog eyes.
Puppy dog
She
eyes.
uses puppy dog eyes.
level
on you.
1.
Would I have heard this?
You're gonna continue doing what you're
Yeah,
doing?
I'll keep
Awesome.
going on the
Just
steps
wanted-
for now.
Just wanted to make sure because it's going to be Damon's turn. Yeah, I mean you're only 30 feet away. Like,
I know.
You know,
I
yeah,
was
there's the
just thinking
crackling
about
of the
that.
storm and everything, but
As
you
long as I
you
heard
watch
Kush and
Kush
stuff.
roll
Yeah.
down the steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
It might be time for a
Cool.
spell.
I mean, they're all shouting too. Mazrim just shouted, "Do you need help up there?"
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, now I.
Well, there's a storm. Maybe he needs help moving the boat or something, you know?
When Kush rolls down the steps, I think he's starting to get a little suspicious.
He fell
Yeah.
down the stairs
And
because of the
he-
storm.
Not to mention, I can see the giant
You can see what's happening.
fucking Kragan up there,
Yeah.
who's now wielding, a great sword like
Yeah,
a
and
long
then
sword.
Theo, look, the wheel goes like right here, and he sees through the spokes, like the spokes of the wheel trying to sail.
Yeah.
What are you doing, David?
I shape water and put it in his lungs.
I take the rein and I force it down your throat.
Or just throw it in his eyes, give him disadvantage.
I think I would probably. I'd probably have to use my movement and action.
You're
So-
not going to keep lookout for like rocks and waves and things for this.
Dragon turtles,
Dragon turtles,
Yeah.
Leviathan Islands,
That's a
whatever.
good point.
dude. Lightning.
Kraken tentacles,
Uh,
mermaids, giant X's.
God, I know.
I had to roll a 2
God!
for a storm.
Do not help!
No, stay watching.
This is so much fun.
Everyone just tune it out.
You just keep hearing no.
No!
You said
Yeah.
you said yes to your NPC, but to your companions,
Literally,
part of you said no.
He's doing an important job.
So was
Kush is literally right here. We need 3 more people on the sales, the better.
The light has been flickering all week.
Cool.
In this fucking
Really?
storm.
Yeah, this one of these is.
Yeah, this one. I noticed this one was
Kush
out.
is about to try and
And I was
help
like,
me.
The filament just filled in.
That's so much,
Better light.
that's so much brighter now.
I know,
Bro,
it's
so
way brighter.
because he doesn't have his second
The
hand
storm's over.
attempting to like man the ropes on this side, he's gonna roll to see if he can give his +1 for the piloting check this turn. He has disadvantage on this because he does not have help. He fails. He does not give a +1. He seems to be like losing the sails over on the side. Verona, you're good. You're helping. You and Verona, just an automatic success because the two of you guys are good. Kragan, you're up, and then I'll do a piloting check. Wait, you asked if you could cast spells, and you can cast a spell.
I know. Well, then that was before Kush ran up on me and tried to grapple me. So I was like, well, let's get rid of him because he's just gonna keep trying to grab me, and then this guy's just gonna fucking poke me. So,
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
I will try and grapple the rat. And I have advantage in my large.
Because you're large. Yeah.
Grab
you just
that
gotta
rat.
beat 17 is his AC.
Is this a strength check?
No, it's a grapple check.
You grab
Grapple's
it.
an attack roll.
Yeah, grapple's an attack roll. So use your unarmed.
Will I get advantage on it then?
I
guess not.
On any
I wouldn't think so. Unless it says you have advantage on
It
your
says strength checks and strength saves. I don't think if an attack roll is not a strength check,
It's
then it
technically an
wouldn't be-
attack roll.
Yeah.
I think it's when they try to break out
Yeah.
is when it becomes a strength.
I will grapple the rat for natural 18.
He got you. He grabs onto you. He fucking puts you in the choke like the
full Nelson?
Yeah,
Full
full Nelson.
dude, yeah.
He's squirming.
You grabbed his rat.
Now you gotta knock him out.
Theo is going to make a.
Try and choke hold him.
Are you keeping lookout?
If you
Okay.
can keep him.
Theo is going to make a check at disadvantage with only a +3 on this one. Technically a +5 because he knows how to sail, but again, it's at disadvantage.
Why is it?
You guys watch as the
Bring a
boat
storm.
starts to careen, water seems to splash on. Whether you guys, if there's enough fails that will cause an issue, are you hitting something, or maybe you get significantly blown off course, we'll determine that later. But that is a failure. Kush stands up at the top of the round. Kush stands up and he can run. That's half of his movement. The other half will get him right to him. You go, Captain, what do I do? As you're like, this rat is just squirming. Actually, he knows. He knows.
Wham!
He knows what to do. He knows what to do. He's not fucking stupid. His intelligence is up flat.
Pulls out his
flat
crowbar.
10.
Whack!
Breaks his teeth off. No, he's got rope. You gonna tie him up?
Oh, it's a rat time.
He's got rope. He's gonna attempt to tie you up.
That's great.
He's gonna try to grab your tie your hands together.
And his snout,
Tie his snout shut.
so you can't
I'm
chew
not gonna
it.
do that.
Ha! You activated my trap card.
I'm impervious to being grappled and being restrained. So effectively, he's trying to restrain you. What do I want to make this? Probably maybe an athletics check to see how he can do this.
Probably
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
A survival
Raw
check.
strength, just to
I
see
think-
how
No,
tight-
dexterity.
I think dexterity makes
I'm
more
already
sense than
grappling
raw.
it.
Yeah, that's why I think it makes more sense for him to try to be.
It's the deftness of getting the rope around.
That's
him at this
exactly
point.
kind of the way I would describe it as well.
He's not trying
He's
to
a rogue.
restrain him.
That's his
and
best stat. So that's what. That's
No,
what you
that's
trust
right.
me. That's
Yep.
what you
No,
want.
Yep.
With a non-natural 20,
Let's go.
give me a dexterity saving throw as you're trying to avoid this, but you got to beat a 20.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
17.
Fortunately, he gets your hands. He ties it and gets your hands tied up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You guys should be scared.
Your turn, Ned. What would you like to do?
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna
I'm gonna.
cast sleep right on top of
Does
me.
that have a somatic component?
Oh,
Yeah, if it has a somatic, you can't cast shit.
that's true.
It does.
Verbal, somatic,
Yeah.
Yep.
and-
You can't cast shit.
You can't do it.
except for I still have my spear in my hand.
That's
right?
You
that's
still need to use.
No, it goes through my holy symbol.
No,
That's
that-
it. A cleric can cast stuff through their holy
That's
symbol.
That's
material.
negating everything.
the way it works, but you
material.
still need to be able to do those specific
Motions.
things, those correct motions, or speak, or whatever, in a sense.
that counts as your material component, the
Yeah.
casting or the
Yeah.
spear.
Mhm.
You guys suck.
We did say the rules are loosey goosey, but not in this circumstance. Like I said, sometimes there's got to be hard lines, and these are very specific. We're not, your hands are tied up.
yeah. If you
I
did,
mean, are they tied like this? Or are they tied at the wrist so I can still?
probably.
I mean,
Well, it depends. You probably have to make motions.
come on,
with
let's
it.
be real. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Did he
we're-
grab my hands and tie them like this? So I can't
We're
move my
not
feet?
gonna go that deep into it. You're gonna be tied up where there's still like yes, your hands might not be able to you might be able to move these, but you can't get them in the perfect movements to be able to cast that
Well,
spell.
would he
right?
still be holding his spear at this point?
Probably not, because his hands are restrained. We're tied up. I will say this: you have buck massive teeth and you have 2 attacks, and there's only a rope on your hands.
Well, then I guess I'll bite the rope.
As one of them.
Natural 1.
You
I'll
Bite your
I'll
wrist.
I'll bite the rope again.
Yeah.
2.
natural 2?
So
He's like, this isn't fun anymore. Just knock me out. I want to go to bed.
Way to ruin my fun kill. Thanks for bringing that up, dude.
It wasn't even him. It was Kush. He fucking tied your hands up, dude.
No, he said you is this way?
See, if I would have just attacked you with my
Sorry,
sword,
dude.
this
The
wouldn't
wizard's
have happened.
keeping your ass honest.
You complained at me for attacking you, so I grappled you instead, and now here we are.
I just wanted to die!
Fucking 6 points of damage.
Nazar, you're up.
You just hurt me.
You didn't want to Kush.
since nobody called me over to help, I'm just gonna keep going on the
Cool.
sail.
Damon.
Oh, you're right. Nobody
Yeah.
did call you that.
Brodzo's gonna. He doesn't have help.
So weird.
Disadvantage.
You helped anyways.
That's cocked. He succeeds on that one.
Thank God.
Kragan.
Chokehold.
He's
restrained now.
He's effectively restrained now, yeah.
More
But you're also
rope.
using the only reason why he's restrained
His
is
hands
because
are
you're physically grappling him and his hands are tied up. If either of those two let go, he'll just be considered like grappled. Like he won't be grappled anymore if you let him go. But because those two things together,
Yeah.
we're effectively gonna say he's restrained. But if
Okay.
I mean because if you let him go right now and his hands are still tied up, he can still run around and do shit. So yeah.
Yeah, no, true.
knock
could
him
And
out.
he didn't
I-
fucking hog tie him, you know what I mean?
Not yet. Not fucking yet. Can I attack him still while I'm grappled?
Yeah.
Well, then wouldn't that lose the grapple then? When
No,
not be
in
grappled.
the rules-
punching you.
Yeah, he can punch you. He just can't take his sword and just
Yeah,
go like,
no, I can't use my
"Nah,
great
nah, nah."
sword. I could
Because
use
then that
maybe
would give you an
I could
opportunity,
use a
like,
dagger
you know what I mean?
maybe, but that's probably the extent of what I
like
can
it's
do.
more
to
of
stay
like
grappled.
shoulder, like you've seen UFC
Shoulder
shoulder
check.
checking and shit, like unarmed
I
strike.
just gave him a bear hook.
Yeah.
Or a bear, yeah. It's effectively you can unarmed strike him without,
All right, I'll unarmed strike him and try and.
I mean, and
Wear
by
him down,
unarmed strike, it's
get
like you're
knocked
large.
out.
You could like squeeze him. That's your unarmed strike, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze him a little hard.
Bear hug, as Caleb
Could
said.
always try and keep him from biting anything.
You're not there, dude. I've said enough today.
He's gonna get
He's
crushed.
so mad at you, dude. He's so mad at you.
That's
Nope.
not gonna hit, yeah.
No. Theo's gonna make a piloting check.
But he's got everything this time.
He does. Still fails.
Yeah, well, it's just at disadvantage, so.
I rolled 3. There's no
Yeah.
chance. So
Even
his
with
plus
the-
5 is not. Yeah.
Still not enough.
The other one was a 7, which still wouldn't have been enough.
I was gonna say,
It's a storm, dude. The storm's no joke. Even if it wasn't a storm, a 7 or an 8 would not be enough.
Kush's turn.
Kush is gonna try and tie your feet up. No, this time. Yeah, sorry, dude.
Can I be kicking and stuff to make it more difficult for him?
It's yeah. That's the dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
exactly. So he's gonna make another dexterity check to try and make that happen. Go ahead and roll.
Saving throw 12.
Yeah, you
Dexterity.
beat him. I rolled a 4 on that one. So yeah, you're able to kick your feet like you're clawing at him with your your nails that are popping out of your shoes right now, your sandals, like whatever you're wearing, your leather.
Chacos?
Yeah, your chacos. Ned, what would you like to do?
Nice.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try to bite the rope that's tied my hands up.
Sure.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, you can bite through the rope. You have
Oh,
super
it's
sharp
done.
fucking teeth.
Fuck yeah.
It's done now.
Yeah, no.
He,
Well, and then, well, I still can't cast a spell.
Why not?
Because I used an action to
I
bite.
used an attack.
I used an attack.
So you have to use another attack action.
Yeah,
exactly.
Could be.
You're still being grappled too. by
No,
the
I
way,
know. That's
by
why.
Kragan.
Would my other action be to break the grapple?
You can if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Mhm.
So this is where you get your advantage.
So now I do a strength save or check?
Yeah, you're like
Uh-huh.
holding on to him. Strength check.
Oh yeah, you win. I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I beat that with my low one.
Yeah.
Stays on course. I mean, Mazarum, Damon, same.
Same,
Or
same.
do you want to go do something?
I'm gonna
You.
use-
It looks like Theo is like struggling. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I want to see if I don't know if we can do this in one turn, but I want to get here and I want him to go there. But
What?
like
Both-
I
you
want to.
might
I
both-
want to
you might
come.
both need to be on it, I think.
But somebody needs to still look out.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's one less +1, but maybe you can cancel out the
Ooh,
disadvantage.
actually,
by-
What's your
I'm gonna-
movement?
I think it's 30.
If it's not 40, you can't make it to the wheel.
I don't have 60.
Oh, are you gonna dash?
Yeah.
You can't use your action to pilot the ship then.
That's what I was.
Or
Yeah.
help or anything like that.
You can.
Okay.
So your best
You can
bet
get
is
to
either.
the top of the stairs at 30. If you have 35, you can get one over, of course. But you need 40 to be where Theo is. But also, he's
yeah.
not a halfling. He's a gnome, so you can't stand in his space.
Got you.
And then you also. He also loses that +1 from you. When
Okay.
you leave.
So what I'm gonna do? So I am gonna move. I'm gonna get you say here, yeah.
30.
30. And then as I'm passing here, though, I'm gonna tell what was her name? Verona.
Verona.
I'm gonna say Verona to go up here and watch for waves. And then when I get here,
Sure.
and then yeah, I'm gonna get here and yeah, I guess that's all I can
Okay, well,
really
and that's gonna
do.
cause some chain events. Mazarum, I now need you to hold onto the sail. So give me a check with disadvantage. Dexterity.
Oh, God.
I had a 20 and a 2.
Nice. We love it.
Dexterity is a 3.
It's gonna be a fail. Verona's turn is gonna go up there, and that's an automatic +1 because she's just watching out. And then Brudzo's gonna make his check, which he succeeds on.
Okay,
That one actually
so
succeeds, so you
fuck
get
yeah,
the
we're
+2.
still at the 3 still.
+2, but he failed his.
Yeah,
so,
so just
but
2.
and then
Oh yeah.
but you have a seasoned sailor, so he also has his normal +1 for being on
Yeah.
the boat, and then he's got his +2.
If it
So he's 5 right now. But I've just
Actually-
been rolling really bad.
if I can't make it to him and I'm not gonna do anything, can I stop? Can I stop there to help on this turn with the
sails?
with the
You
sails?
just tell her to swap with you, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's what I'll do.
See why not?
Because I'll help for this turn and then the next turn I'm.
Sure.
But
Kragan, you're up.
yeah,
Misa.
you said.
Kragan, and then we're gonna do another pilot check.
And he just untied his hands.
He nibbled out.
And were we able to tie his feet up?
No.
Okay, thought so. Fuck.
They're flailing. Like when you pick up like a little kid and they're mad.
Yeah. God, part of me just wants to throw you over the boat and be done with it.
Dude,
No.
Do what you would do.
No, do what fucking.
Because
Do
then,
what the
because then
captain
Ned would
shall
come
do.
back and kill you later.
If he doesn't
I'm gonna, I guess, try and unarmed strike him again. Just try
squeeze him.
and Squeeze him. Put the hurt on.
Put the hurt on him.
Natural.
Oh,
do I slip through?
I'll say he wiggles out from that. I'm gonna say because you try to squeeze him
And he just.
and he just slips right through your grasp.
Because I'm wet now. I'm
like
wet
a
now.
Gogurt.
Get the quarter out of there.
fucking stinks too.
The quarter is what fucked you up.
Game changer.
I
Like,
love
I'm
this
back
again.
in it.
We're back, boys!
This is an emotional roller coaster, but I love it.
Check from Theo.
No.
You're.
Fuck, dude. We're getting fucked.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
Something bad about that, I guess.
Yeah, you're about to die.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one, there, guy.
So now we're technically back to Kush.
Verona. Let me see.
Oh,
Hold
but-
on,
oh,
let me
see
make
if
a-
you can
No, I'm
check.
gonna make a check for Verona real quick. Verona shouts out for her free action. She goes, hey, it sounds like there's sloshing of water underneath. That's what she says. I think
have that much
you were the only one that
HP
heard that.
to do it.
I haven't got hit yet.
Because they
No,
were
I
talking
mean,
and I don't
spell.
think David was paying attention.
Oh, it's a different. It's different now. It doesn't work that way.
Which, frankly, makes sense in
Yeah.
the location of everything. And then that ends. That was her free action. Theo failed. Back to Kush. He is going to. He asks, Captain, what do we do? Kush is right there.
We gotta put
As
this rat
Ned
down.
like wiggles free.
We have to put this rat down, but get on the sails.
Okay, you want an attack of opportunity?
Fuck yeah, dude! 13 plus.
That hits.
That hits.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
It's just the claw strike, so what are the claws? D4 probably, or D6?
6. That's what it was last time.
I used my spear last time.
Yeah.
That's a D4 plus 2.
Can I tell him to open the captain quarter door?
3.
Actually.
Open the door.
Sure.
You throw him in.
Three.
You chew a hole in our brain.
3 points?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Kush has been taking some damage.
4 points for me.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fifth of his health.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So,
Me too.
Man, our healer is a fucking were-rat attacking us.
you have a second attack, dude. You have 2 attacks.
That was just my attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
fuck,
That's
right.
You only get one.
Yeah, he goes and opens the door. Right, as instructed by the captain. That's his turn. Ned, now it's your turn. He's taunting him. He's gonna roll 2 natural ones.
That would be
I pick up my spear and I tap it on the ground. Ting ting. And big ol' cloud comes out, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Same
please.
with Theobald.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
A whiz.
Success. He rolled a natural 19.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
That was my dice that was rolling really bad last time.
What was the total?
14.
I think that beats it.
Yeah. Okay.
So 13 right now.
Well, and then I will use my turn. Okay, I have a question. Does the cannon literally stop right here?
Yeah, it's 180.
It won't spin all the way around, even if I jumped on it and I held onto the side of the boat. It
You-
doesn't spin all the way.
I mean, you could potentially try to rip it off.
No, I don't want to rip it off. But I just thought it would spin all the way, and you can only aim so
No,
far.
Yeah, it's a 180. It's a swivel gun. It only swivels 180 degrees.
Dang it, because I was gonna run and jump on it, and fucking shoot it.
Like I said, you can attempt to grab it and pull it off and hold it like Halo 3 style, like it's a Gatling, like the Gatling gun, the minigun, and grab it.
Oh my God.
Sure, I'll walk over and I'll just get next to it because I already used
So you
my
can't make a strength
yeah,
check
I've
to
already used
attempt
my
to do
action.
that.
So, and then I'll use my bonus action.
You're really pissing me off, man.
Oh fuck! I already cast a spell. I can't cast another spell. Dang it!
Correct.
'Cause I was gonna cast spiritual weapon. Big ol' rat trap.
Mazrim, what would you like to do?
Scariest weapon.
I will relay what Verona said
Okay.
and yell
Yeah, I
out,
really
"Hey,
wanna
Verona
put you
says she
guys
hears
to sleep."
sloshing in the boat."
Oh God.
Fuck.
You could do that as a free action. You could just say
Yeah.
that.
I
You have your turn still.
I probably still can't see what's going on up there, so I'm just gonna.
You
Keep
still
manning the
see
sail.
tall Kragan, and he's kind of tall too, and you're kind of tall. Like you can, like, there's this weird creature on the top of the deck. Top deck.
Okay.
Oh wow, I got here right at fucking break time. It's 4 o'clock
Nice.
on the dot.
We'll just have to finish everybody's this round.
Yeah, we'll finish this round. We'll take a break. I hate taking breaks in the middle of
So
combat
bad.
and stuff, though. But I mean, this
Well,
is
this
real-
combat
isn't
might
really
take a
like-
little while.
Yeah, because nothing's fucking happening.
Yeah. Nobody's hitting each other,
Yeah.
so there's not a lot of damage happening.
Kush is taking damage.
Kush is taking damage, yes.
What would you like to do as your turn?
I'm just gonna keep manning the sail for now. Until somebody yells at me to come actually help.
Okay.
He's gonna need it here in a minute.
Damon, what would you like to do?
Okay,
I mean,
now
it only takes one
and
strike
now
from
I'm
the
coming
sword
up here,
if he gets lucky.
and you're asleep now.
No, nobody's
Oh,
asleep.
Nobody's asleep.
No,
They
both
both
asleep.
succeeded.
No,
Sick.
'cause
Okay.
my fucking shit's so low.
Okay, then yeah, if I can get as close to Theo as I can, and then I'm gonna break
Oh,
the
you,
ship,
you broke the ship.
Uh,
You can't steer now. Great.
and then help him with
That's what you're
steering.
trying to do.
Try and keep it on course.
Yeah,
Hold it.
because even if
Sure.
because now even if we have disadvantage on those, we have
Straight roll.
advantage on
Yeah,
our
straight
steering.
roll.
This is a
Yeah.
straight roll. Brudzo's turn. He goes. He yells out to Verona, and he goes, "I have to stay on the sails. You need to go see what's going on with the
Sloshing.
water." And then she responds. She goes, "I don't know what to do. You gotta do that. I'll get on the sails." And effectively, Brudzo runs down below deck, and that's the last you guys see of him. And then Verona follows up that and goes over to the sails. She's gonna make a check. I also need you to make a check too,
Yeah.
because he's no longer helping you with the
Yep.
sails.
And now we don't have the
Disadvantage.
11. Oh, sorry, disadvantage.
Oh, please don't be lower than
So 11? Strength check?
You succeed.
Or was that dex?
Dex.
So 10.
Yeah, you good.
that. Yeah, it's a 10 base.
Verona fails.
Way to go. Fucking
Reagan,
who
you're
had
up.
a woman? Oh, I did.
Reagan is he standing like right in front of the cannon now?
Yep.
Is it loaded right now?
Yep.
I mean, I'll say it's loaded because I think I said it was
I feel like
loaded.
we
in
would
the
use
past.
it. loaded.
You made sure that it was loaded before we went to the island.
Yeah.
I'm
It's got one shot in
disadvantage
it.
shooting at you.
I mean, I'm
It's got a
standing.
shot in it.
I'm not standing like. Cannon facing
I'm
me.
gonna slash at him
Cannon
with my
facing
great sword.
Mhm.
I figured. Oh god, you're
Oh
literally
my
gonna
God.
kill it.
It's a 17, brother. Natural 17.
Not a.
The paint's a little rubbed off the one. I'm sorry.
Thought it was a 7.
It's conveniently right next to the 7. You can slide a hand in it real quick. Who knows? I think it's worth it though.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
It is conveniently right next to the 7.
This is the first time you've attacked with the greatsword, right?
That's funny.
No, first time I think.
First
he
time
was-
I've hit him with it.
Yeah.
But this is.
No,
So
he's
you would've
attacked
done-
once. He swung once before and got a
Then
7.
he would have done the 5,
I was
right?
gonna say then you need.
Oh,
to have
yeah, I
5
guess I
points
would've
of
done
damage,
5.
Because, yeah. 'cause
Oh.
He does. That's why I asked.
Uh,
What's
Come
your
on.
overall health?
21.
We're gonna double that. So you know.
42.
Yeah.
Alright, I get an extra d6 from my giant's might.
So I'll just add 21 temp HP then.
Sure. That works.
Sick.
Want to charge it too?
Oh, I'm fucking charging it too.
What are you putting into it? What
Yeah.
what energy are you using?
Do
Divine,
divine. That one will do a lot of damage.
or are you doing arcane?
I'm doing arcane.
Shot.
Where the shot? Do the one that I'm good at.
Actually, divine probably would
Let
do
me go
really
find
well
this
because
check.
it's
Says
curse.
15 slashing and 1 divine or arcane.
So
Cussing
16?
you. Yeah.
You're taking 21 points of damage.
I would have died.
Yeah.
Kush
Starts
the
the round.
door. The door. He's like holding the door open effectively because it would
What's his
sway
name?
open and shut.
And he
You
was.
know what I mean?
He ran
Or
against
it would shut if he didn't. No, that was Brezzo.
Mhm.
Ned, it's your turn. Oh wait, before
Can
we
I
do
tell
that, we
Kush
do
to
this.
get on the sails now too instead? So I was
The
gonna-
door will shut.
He kind of, that's fine.
Kush will go do that then for his turn. But we're gonna do a sailing check before that because that would have been the end of the thing with a straight roll. And plus, you succeeded.
Plus 3.
She failed. Plus 3, he fails. Theo is having a really hard time even with you.
God,
He
it's like I
seems-
gave somebody advantage for these checks.
And then you also attack that fucking person.
You still could be driving the boat. I'm just saying.
Kush goes
Obviously,
to
you gotta
attempt
your
to
life
help.
everybody else.
I feel like
They
everyone else
succeed
would be
on that
crushed.
one. Kush succeeds with
Verona?
Verona, yes, thank you.
Get it back under control.
At least that, yes. Ned, what would you like to do?
Do we want to take a break?
Pete's not here. Let's just keep going.
gonna be here in like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
so maybe we'll finish this up and take a break then.
okay.
I mean, one more really bad slash should
Yeah.
put you out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to.
Now you guys all know that it's secret.
It's a bonus action. I'm gonna cast
These secrets work.
Shield of Faith on myself.
Bonus action?
Uh huh.
That's
a
good
bonus action.
Feels good.
His
Plus two.
AC is now 19.
Oh my god, it's fucking.
Imagine you were
Hangover,
fighting Mag.
dude.
And
Yeah.
then with my action,
It's like, and as my reaction, I'm gonna cast Shield.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
That is a ranged attack.
Yep. So
It's-
I'll have disadvantage.
Yeah.
I can't cast another spell.
I mean,
I'm gonna
I
cast
will
a
say
spell.
that if you want to attempt to rip the cannon off and turn it around, you can do that, and then because you would be able to rip the cannon off as one attack as your strength,
Okay.
and then you can use the
fire it.
second to fire it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip that.
You're not that strong, so
I'm
you
gonna
know,
rip that motherfucking cannon off.
Would it still be disadvantage for the attack because it's a ranged attack?
Yes,
Yeah.
but
But still,
strong.
chance-
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you just can't. That's only one action though. One like.
I'm gonna try again.
Oh my god.
That's a 17.
Yeah, he rips this thing off the wood mooring of the back of the ship. He's holding. It's a rat creature with a cannon in his hand, and he's aiming it right.
I'm
at
the Skaven, dude.
Yeah.
Mazrim.
I'll yell up, do we need help yet?
You're cracking on the top of the boat. He's helping Theo, and they're
Yeah.
not doing good.
I know.
Maybe I'll let you roll the next one because I've been rolling really bad.
I mean, at this point, they've got that held.
I would have moved him over and started. After 3 or 4 or whatever we've done.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna jump
come
on.
up here.
Damon.
Come up here.
Come on.
Oh yeah, Mazrim.
Okay.
I'm up here already.
You stand up there. You see now the full visage of what looks to be Ned holding a
What are we
cannon.
doing?
Rat
Wait.
person holding a cannon.
No, we can't have.
It was
two
slashed
people-
down
I
his
hope
chest.
I hope somebody makes
glowing
art
with
of this.
magical
That would
aura.
be really cool.
What?
Art of a were rat holding a cannon.
we,
That would be
we
fucking
don't have
sick.
fans that are gonna make art.
I can tell my sister.
Unless we do.
Unless we do. Could be you. That could be you making
You
this.
could be our first super fan.
Yep.
You send me people tuned into this. We get someone watching right now.
Oh, I know
he,
who it
he
is.
was talking to you specifically.
Draw something.
Mazrim, you do anything special?
I know.
And then it'll be Damon.
Jeez, nobody's on the boat anymore. Everybody's up top here.
Saying.
I know, we're
Jeez.
We're
fine.
just gonna.
I
We'll
know.
be fine,
God,
guys.
who's the captain of this ship? Get your crew together, dude.
So I guess.
The more you talk shit, the more I want to just full kill you when I knock
Dude.
you out.
Just no. What Ty's supposed to do is just backhand Cole. Like shut up, bitch.
I'm sick of this.
Fucking full sended, dude.
Full send it,
Okay,
so
dude,
funny.
ready to roll?
What you doing, Caleb?
I can
UFC
prepare.
started
Trying
on
to
the
decide
D&D
whether or not I
stream.
just try and
Well,
knock them out or.
don't think too long about it. We gotta
I
be
know.
quick.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Do what you think Mazrim would do, not what Caleb wants to do. You always
Yeah.
have to think in what your character,
Yes.
not what you want to do.
Why do you think my character's doing crazy shit right now?
Because Cole also wants to do crazy shit.
Well, no,
You did
because
say it
a
earlier.
were rat would do crazy shit.
Yeah, but Cole
Ned
made
would.
his character, so he wants
Since I can
that.
see that it's all the gear is Ned. on
Cole's
there,
out in the were rat form.
You
Ned
know
is
it's
not.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know it's
No.
Ned.
Yeah, you could. You know how you saw images, the visage of a were rat in
Yeah.
Ned prior to this. You now see visages of Ned in the were rat. It's like swap.
The goatee.
It's not this long. I just shrunk it.
What are you talking about? The goatee or the
The foot. No, that's just got lines on it.
It's got two tails.
Exactly.
fucking disgusting.
It's
What are you doing, Caleb? I need an answer.
He said,
All right, I'm gonna
Cool.
cast Dragon's Breath on myself. Can get just a little closer and
Fuck yeah.
hit him with some lightning damage.
Okay, I forgot you could choose that. I was like, dude, he's about to blow some fire. I know it's a storm.
Yeah, we'd be fine with the rain.
Sure, I think it's a dexterity saving throw for you, Ned.
Yeah, it should be.
both times I've
Yeah,
heard
Dex.
this word.
12.
Fuck.
It should hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. I think his spell save is 13, like yours.
So
Mine's 12.
Mine's 13.
Oh, I thought yours was 13.
Mine's 12.
Ah. We gotta bump that up.
Yeah, I know.
So 2,
These are rookie
6.
numbers. We gotta get up to level 20,
I
boys.
didn't roll 3 times like probably everybody here. I rolled once. I got
He's
shitty
the only one
numbers.
that rolled
So-
2 times because he was way too overpowered, so I nerfed his ass.
11
he
lightning
nerfed his
damage.
ass. 11 lightning damage.
Oh.
I
No,
think-
I'm shooting.
What are you doing? Well, you're still assisting.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
make you
I'm
make the
gonna
roll
become-
on Theo's turn. Brudzo, you guys don't see him. I'm gonna make a check for Brudzo.
If he actually manages to fire it, I'm fine.
Verona has advantage
It's
with.
coming right for you.
Oh, we already did that. I already made that roll for. Well, actually, that's gonna be her roll. I forgot.
Because they don't have mage
Okay.
armor or anything on.
Oh god.
And it's
Kragan.
not a disadvantage.
Kragan.
You're not right up against
Yeah.
it.
Well, you would still have somebody in your threat range.
I'll step out of it.
If one more hit from him, you'll probably be toast.
Oh yeah, he's cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you take an actual hit,
Okay, whose turn is it?
It's Kragen's.
Come on.
Do it.
Go on, do
Do
it.
it.
Fucking
He's
do it.
got
Wait,
it. He
hold on.
has a
Before
cannon
you say that
facing
number,
you.
I need a Constitution saving throw for Shield of Faith.
Oh, yep.
And he has a cannon
You just took.
looking
It's a 10
straight
because
at
you took 11 points of damage.
17.
You're good.
Or 18.
16 misses
Doesn't
regardless.
count.
Yeah. I need you to make a piloting check. Straight roll plus.
I am proficient,
Nobody's on the left side of sails.
so I get 1 plus 1 plus 2.
Plus
+1 because it's only the
plus
sales.
one. It's only the sales and your
nobody's-
proficiency.
two. That's
Nobody's
your
look-
proficiency.
Nobody's looking
They
out
didn't
for Blar.
succeed on the other side.
So it would be
you literally just get your proficiency
Got it.
bonus.
11.
It's not enough during the
No.
storm. 5 failures, guys.
Oh my god.
Like I said, that doesn't necessarily mean the boat's gonna sink.
It may
Well,
mean
could just be
we're,
Hammer's not
Carelessly
catching
off
up to
course.
us.
well.
That
well, we're
would be
probably
a very big
we're probably
possibility.
pulled all the way out. We probably don't even know where the island is anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Push the third.
He's gonna attempt. He's gonna go to the other
Might
sails.
as well just leave at this point.
Okay. Ned's turn.
I'm gonna shoot the cannon.
At whom? You have 4 people in front of you.
Oh, that's right, I do.
We're
Can I
all
can I
ready.
use a piercing shot and hit multiple people? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna line myself up, and I'm gonna put my spear. In
Would
the
it be
cannon.
would it be an action to dump my cow traps in there too, just on top loosely?
I mean, it's not gonna do anything.
It won't add extra damage.
No, it's not gonna add any extra damage.
It won't make like a spray pattern.
Sorry, buddy.
All right, I'm just gonna shoot at Mazrin then.
Doesn't take much to hit me, but you're at disadvantage.
You have disadvantage.
it's kind of cool.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
I mean, yeah, sure. If you want to waste your caltrops like that, they're probably gonna be like damaged.
Actually, I don't know if Rat Ned would be smart enough to put those in there.
Sure.
You know, now I'm
I don't
thinking
know
about
if normal Ned would be.
Take a shot. Disadvantage. Right in front of you.
2
Sweet. So
plus 10, right? 12.
4. And you're holding it, so.
cannonball goes whizzing past my fucking head.
Mazrim, what would you like to do?
Wait,
Wait,
The
don't
last
I get 2 attacks?
Yeah, but you shot it.
Yeah, now you have to reload it.
Reload it.
I
The
can
last
drop it
time-
and attack somebody,
You're
right?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely
good.
can.
wait, the last time we shot this thing without it being secure, the person fell off the boat.
It's,
Well, at least the cannon
Make a
went flying.
strength check.
yeah.
May lose our goddamn cannon right now.
7 plus whatever my strength is as a wire
It's
rat.
not great, but luckily you get blasted back. You drop the cannon naturally from it just being from this happening, and you get blasted 5 feet back towards the
real.
whatever which way you're shooting at. So
I'm shooting this way, so
yeah,
this
so you
way.
would go back that way, yeah, and smack. Go 5 more feet because it would have been at an angle, more of an angle. Yeah, right there.
Oh, so now I'm out of both of their attack
It's
ranges?
technically not Craig.
They put baby in the
Maybe.
corner.
No,
Well,
he's
there's 5.
technically
When you
would be,
when you
yeah.
grow
He's
big, does your
large.
reach?
He might have.
Oh, yeah, he is
Large.
big now.
I probably would be, yeah.
Yeah, would
I'm
your
probably
reach increase?
Does it say his reach?
My reach has increased, but I'm standing.
Oh, if it
in-
doesn't?
My reach won't, but I'm large, so I'll be standing in a larger cube.
You do have a second attack. What would you like to do?
He used both.
No.
Oh no, he didn't. That's right. He went
just got
flying.
blasted.
Wait, so am I in his attack range or not?
No.
No?
Well, okay. Am I?
No,
No.
When I'm large, would I be a
Fuck yeah.
bigger?
you would be. He does have a larger
Radius.
So it's 10 feet.
I
So
have a
yes,
larger
you
radius,
technically
so
would be.
technically-
Yes, you would be. I forgot that. Yes.
Maybe I need to get a large. Bigger.
Yeah. Well, we just need to get like one of my
I
like
can't-
big bases
I
for
can't.
some of my
I
characters.
can't cast a spell since I shot the cannon. Correct.
Correct.
All right. Well, fuck it. If I'm going
Fuck
down,
it,
I'm
Taking you.
gonna
with
go
me.
and bite Kragan.
Sure.
Oh
I've
my
rolled
god!
sevens all fucking
Dude,
night.
I
I
rolled a
thought
bunch
that
of
was a
sevens,
natural
too.
one, bro.
Dang it.
Miss.
But it's
Now's
advantage
your,
because
now's
he's
your
big, right?
turn.
Okay.
No.
Even
sorry.
worse.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah. It's
I'm
just,
gonna
it's just the ga- It's not
Man,
your
my
favorite.
dice are fucking.
move
fucking
over
on
here
my
and
head.
angle my
stack
breath so it doesn't hit Kragan.
Sure.
And
You're damaging the boat, just so you know. Like you're spraying lightning on wood. Like you're absolutely 100% have been damaging the boat on the last one and on this one.
How
Just
much
so
was it
you
last
know.
time too?
It was 11 actually. So yeah,
Oh,
take
shit.
11 points of damage.
Good times.
Does break the threshold.
And have we been taking damage from being in the storm?
We don't know that.
We'll get to.
No,
I'm
yeah.
sure. Okay. We can get
Are
there.
you guys
Like
get
I said,
to-
it doesn't just because you've been failing doesn't necessarily mean it's just like you're taking hit points to the boat, right? You could be losing. There could be a lot of water under the thing, which you're assuming that's the case because someone's dealing with it right now. You could be significantly blown off course. That's what the fails are for. What would you like to do? You mean I'm just letting you know you are
Yeah.
doing damage. You're more than welcome to do that. This ain't my boat. I'm just describing what's fucking happening. It affects me not in the slightest at all. So I don't care what the fuck you do. And then Damon, you're on deck. Literally.
I'm just
You're on
gonna
the deck.
spray it again in the heat of the moment.
Yeah,
The character's not really thinking about
I think
it.
it makes sense, dude. So yeah, rip dexterity saving throw. You gotta beat 13. Otherwise it's half damage, so you can roll the damage anyway.
18.
So half damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, 30, 20.
The boat can't avoid it, so
No.
whatever you roll.
If I
it's
roll
only
under a 10, at least
Yeah.
it won't damage it.
Exactly.
We're looking for under 9.
Well, that was 10 already. And 13.
So you
So
take
you take
6
so
points of
half,
damage.
6.
Yeah, and the boat takes 13 more points of damage.
Fuck. How much health does the boat
Still
have?
up, huh? Damon, you still trying to
200.
deal with the ship?
Okay.
I
mean-
feel like I have to.
Yeah, well, it's up to you, man.
No, I am.
Okay, making another check for Bruzzo down in the bay. And we're gonna make a check for Verona. Disadvantage. Okay. Kragan.
Do you want me to roll?
We'll do it on
Oh,
Theo's
yeah.
turn. He's the very last.
At this
Which-
point,
it
you
just
can
makes it
probably
easy.
knock them out.
So that way everybody gets their actions, and
Right,
then
we
the
figure it
sailing
out.
ship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
exactly.
sense.
So
I'm
worked out really well.
attacking
Just
young
fucking
Kragan.
skewer his ass. Non-lethal or lethal?
At this point.
What would Kragan do? That's
Yeah.
what I've been saying to Mazrim this whole fight.
Non-lethal. Natural 18.
That doesn't sound like very
Natural 18? Yeah, that's gonna hit with your bonus.
How much damage?
Make a con save for the damage you just took from the lightning as well.
16.
You're good. You're probably
14.
going. Yeah, so you're probably going unconscious here.
Oh, yeah.
14.
How do you knock Ned out? I guess.
Smack him with a spear.
Just-
Yeah, I'll
Take up
really
his
just
spear.
take the back of
Bop him on
my
the head with
back of my
I'm not gonna
sword
hit
and just
the
hit him
guy
right in the
with the
fucking
spear.
teeth with it. The big ass teeth that bite me.
You
Trying to bite
you.
Oh, you busted my teeth.
Yeah, so
dude?
you're breaking his
That's
teeth.
fucked
That's,
up.
that is fucked up, dude.
We got
I'm
fucked
on
up-
your side,
We
man.
got a
This one.
fucked up crew.
He'll
People,
transform
people
back.
Your
drown.
captain's a dick.
Whole crew's kind of a dick.
What I
Oh
do.
my god.
The crew is
Probably
a
in this
dick.
situation
You have-
because he's one of
You
us.
have a dick though. Yeah, you can knock him unconscious,
Second tail.
and
Maybe that's what
and a sigh of relief kind of goes over a couple of the guys, but
Barely. Because
Um,
we got shit to do, boys.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's just do it. There's like another round of checks, and this will kind of be for the remainder of the
Since
storm.
I see that Ned gets knocked out, I'll run back to the sail.
Yep, easy. you didn't. You're non-lethal, so you don't have to make that saving throw.
Death saving throws.
You don't. I'm telling you, you're not making that saving throws.
He said all making death saving
Oh, I'm
throws.
fucking doing
I
it.
just made one.
If I don't get to play the character I want to play it, I'm gonna kill him on my own fruition. Where do you go, Craig? Are you gonna help him deal with the boat, or are you gonna go like do lookout?
Are you coming here?
I will be, but I can't do anything this turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna stay. and I'm gonna do it on this turn.
I'll make a check for that later. What are you doing?
As if he's not able to come over yet,
Probably should
then
do that now. That
I'm
might
gonna-
influence one of your guys' decisions. Yeah, it might. You see as you're kind of getting ready to decide what you're doing, the cannon that has been ripped off the boat seems to be rolling, and this whole back rim of the thing is damaged.
Yeah, from me blowing.
And it's a
hole in
heavy
it.
cannon. Well, also he ripped the fucking thing
Oh,
off
that
of it
too,
too.
yeah.
So, and it looks like it's not rolling in a good direction that you want it to.
So it's basically like right here.
Yeah.
It's rolling away.
Yeah, and
Drive it.
My work
Yeah,
here
you
is
can just-
done.
He's like, I gotta go take a piss.
then I'm
We're
gonna
about to take a break.
And I'm gonna stab Ned.
Now you're making death saving throws.
I know I said non-lethal.
I dropped
Never
the
mind.
cannon on his teeth.
All on the
teeth. I'm gonna break all of your fucking teeth.
God, dude.
Bruzzo. I'm just gonna.
Does he find anything under there?
I mean, you don't know. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not.
I
You
know.
have no idea what's going on underneath the boat.
Could I have used my same action to like put it in a place or like put it in a way that it's not gonna roll, like the cannon?
It's a fucking cannon that's
Yeah.
circular.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's
And the
gotta
boat is going like this.
Someone's gotta hold that bitch, basically.
Verona succeeds on her check.
Nice.
Kragan, what are you doing for like the remainder of the storm?
I'm gonna hop back on the wheel.
Did I have you make a check, Mazurk?
No.
Can you just roll a dexterity stuff?
Okay. Even though with Kush there.
You have it, yeah. Well, you don't have advantage; it'd be a straight roll, I guess.
Okay.
And then you can have him help.
Natural 20.
Sweet. That's good shit. Because that's for like the remainder of the storm.
I'm gonna
Kragan.
hop.
And then
Okay, so we have 2 here, 1 here. You just grabbed the cannon, right?
Yeah, he's
So
just
kinda
trying to-
holding
I
it.
grabbed
he's
it
busy.
and I took a couple steps.
If
you
I'm on the
succeed
wheel,
on both
if
the
I'm
sails,
on the wheel,
the sails
do I-
seem to be intact.
If I'm on the wheel, do we need 2 people to have no disadvantage?
Yes.
Still?
You have no disadvantage. Yeah, the
Okay,
storm's
cool.
pretty
I'll just help,
fucking whipping.
or I'll get on the wheel and have Theo help me.
Sure.
Is the enhanced ability still going?
Nope.
Probably not. He's done
He's
that.
not. Yeah. Also, he cast another
Yeah,
concentration
concentration, yeah.
spell. I do. It's check. I need you to make a check. Straight roll. Add plus 4 because the sails are under control. Nobody's watching now. So.
Yeah.
And then you get your bonus as well.
Natural 18.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Captain
we
Captain
needed that
gets off.
shit.
Captain
back,
gets on the
baby.
boat and fucking rights the ship. Effectively, we'll bring. That's the end of the round. You guys, the storm starts to subside, or you've completely gone through it at this point, or you're completely off the course. We will decide that when we come back from our break.
Fucking nerd.
Well, I thought it would be really fun to. I mean, obviously,
No, it was
I didn't
it
know
was
that
perfect
you
with the
guys were
storm.
gonna roll the thunderstorm.
That was the most
challenge.
perfect time that it could have
Yes,
been.
and that's
what I'm
because
saying.
it
It's
made
like, oh, this could be
hard
really-
to balance trying
that's-
to do the. Yeah.
Yep, and it's like a non-combat.
That's why I was trying
You
to be
know,
like,
so-
well, I can get bigger and probably 1v1.
So I think that worked out
if
really,
we can
really
handle
well.
everything else.
But yeah, just so you guys know, some of the other
Doesn't help that he
challenges.
had-
Should have killed him.
Doesn't help that he
Some
had
of the other
fucking-
challenges
just
from
thinking about
sailing to the next like challenge itself, there was like some bullshit. There was some combat encounters. You know what I mean? So
What was
I
number
probably still would have turned Ned into the were-rat in those challenges, but it just made it better where you had to use your actions to maintain the boat. I think that was probably out of all. I wanted number 3 to happen, but I think number 2
What
was
was number
absolutely
3?
better for the story.
It was really good.
It made a lot
it
of
was-
sense.
Just to tell you guys what number 3 was,
Yeah.
it was a kraken, but a friendly kraken.
It was a
It was a friendly kraken.
Friendly Kraken. Okay. Hello there.
We're gonna take a break.
Another one of the damn serpents came to get us.
Yeah, we're gonna take a
Probably
break.
another-
Thanks for the few people that have at least tuned in for a little bit. You know, this I think has been pretty enjoyable so far.
This
So
is a crazy one. For
maybe
sure.
not for Ned. I think he's pretty pissed off at all this. That's why he's gone. Cole's gone. But yeah, we're gonna take a break. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back momentarily to finish to keep going for the second half of our stream Rooney. Thanks, guys.
It's Serena.
Sit down, Titus.
I'm gonna throw this away when I
Thanks,
finish.
dude. You're gonna throw that away? Okay, yeah.
I'm just trying to feed you really quick.
Serena?
Yep.
Yeah, I think she's on right now. Hi, Serena. And I think it does just count the views. So she's our one concurrent, so she's probably been coming in and out. So
She's just got it on.
Oh. Well, she tuned off when we took our break.
Shocker.
That's a
Black
lot
screen.
more than 10 minutes. It was like a 20-minute break. Fuck, it was almost like a 30-minute break. Honestly, I didn't realize it was 4:50.
We stopped about 4:20.
Let's
Nope.
I know. That was a 30-minute break. That's like a long break
Yeah.
in term grain, but the pizza did come a little late and we were dealing with all that, so. Okay, well,
When I come back to,
we can come back to, yeah.
Would I,
You're unconscious.
but when I come back alive,
I want to see what these guys do first, so don't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't die.
It's just scare tactic.
It's a scare tactic.
But yeah, you guys. I mean, everybody's awake right now. You're. We can come back in, and it's. I would say it's lightly raining. You're out of the storm for the most part. Like the worst part of it. Give me a perception check, whoever wants to, or you guys can all. Not you,
Natural
obviously.
20.
Really?
Natural 20.
Nice.
So 25.
I'm gonna roll a dice, roll a d20 to see how the amount of failures is affecting this. Just so you know. Oh yeah. Did you roll dice, or are you just gonna leave it up to him? He's got the natural 20, so it's not like you're not gonna get this.
He rolled 2, but
I rolled bad. I rolled a
He's looking at Ned's fucking unconscious body.
Yeah, I have important.
finally need both.
He's like, I gotta deal with this fucking idiot. Natural 20. Ship's blown. The ship's taken on a lot of water from via the cannon hole. It appears that
did not hold.
Kush did not repair it well. Natural 2 when I rolled his repair check. Yeah.
It loses what?
So it looks like a lot of water has gotten in, which may have slowed the boat down a little bit. You know, could have been pretty dangerous. And then also on top of that, it seems like I said the amount of fails that you guys have had have probably blown you off course quite a bit. I'm gonna see how. I'm just gonna do a general roll to see how well the other boat fared in the storm.
It was just us two. I have a question. Can we?
It appears that it has not. You can still see it in like your radar, and it appears that it still seems to be behind you a little bit of ways.
Funny. Can we can still see the island, right? Like.
The Tri-Rock chain.
Yeah.
You're-
Okay. I was like, we haven't
So
blown off.
Tri-Rock
so
chain, you're sailing this way.
Yep.
You're like over here.
Okay.
Does that make
I
sense?
just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like we got blown so far off that it's like we can't even see that.
You'd pretty much be out of
So
the race.
that's why I was like, we failed 5 times. So I said,
Some of that fail is you getting blown off course. Some of that fail was more water getting in the boat.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to the bottom, like down below, and
Yeah, there's a lot of water down here.
yeah, I'm gonna cast destroy water at 2nd level,
Okay.
and that gets rid of 20 gallons of water.
That's not going to do anything.
That's not much.
No, it's not worth it.
I mean, I can do it a couple of times.
Probably need to save it
I-
for the gust more
I
than
would-
anything.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay.
We can
Yeah.
just
Okay,
You
and
can
then I'll
bail
do.
it out.
Okay.
You have 8 of you.
Yeah.
7.
7
Seven.
of you. Thank you.
Well, I can do it.
transform.
He's like, I'm just gonna eat my dick.
Also, the day crew's pretty exhausted.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. I'm gonna do just
Night
the
cruise
first
short.
level of it then, just to get like
Short.
at least a little bit out. I know it's not much, but it's something.
You can spend the next hour with at least the day crew before they
Yeah.
go to bed, because they're gonna be sleeping in pretty much water. I mean, they're not gonna be like in it, but it's gonna be there when they stand up. So I mean, you guys can spend the next hour or two, or some of you, at least the day crew, so that way the night crew that's short-handed right now can at least keep the boat
Yeah.
performing.
Okay. And then once we get it to
But it looks like the repair that Kush did did not hold at all. Like I said, I rolled it too.
Yeah, what do you need to do to handle that?
once we get enough water out where we're basically just like puddles, I guess. Then after the hour or whatever, then I'll do I'll patch it.
I'll patch it. I'll patchy. Roll the dice or whatever it is.
So 5 times my proficiency modifier.
So 10. So his proficiency modifier is 2 right now, so you get 10 HP to the boat back.
Cool. Heals one of my shots into the boat.
Yep. Theobald will also do his I'll patch it, so heal another 10, and he'll try to fix the railing on the back. So you guys know, but you don't have a cannon currently attached.
Yeah,
You could have put that in a secure position, like in the captain's quarters, so that way if it rolls, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But
I think
we
that's-
don't need to worry about that unless you guys want to worry about that right now.
Do we
No,
want
it's
to
gonna.
worry about
It's
that
either
right
gonna be
now?
in there like.
I mean, you are in the middle of a death race.
Yeah.
I don't say it's a death race. You're in the middle of a race that has fucking
Potential for death.
Potential for death. Yeah.
Potential death race.
Hey, actually no. Let's keep it out on the deck because if we need to shoot it, just put
Someone might fly overboard.
We just put
Yeah.
4 people behind them and
Craig,
shoot
you need to
it.
go large so you can shoot this cannon.
Hell yeah. Is Ned looking like a little Ned again?
He's looking like
Harry Ned.
New Ned. He's looking like the new Ned.
And
Looks like Rat Ned, not Ned Rat.
That's permanent, buddy.
Knew
You
it.
bargained with hags. That's permanent.
For a whack.
You better get a witch.
We better win this race or it's for nothing.
Well,
we should
That's
just.
why I was telling you to think outside the box. Like, I'll give you 10 years of my life. Oh, okay, we'll take that. You know what I mean? Kind of thing.
About that.
But when you brought up the curse, she's like, yeah, okay.
I'll give you
Let's fuck
more
go,
of my
baby. This will be
height.
fun for me. It doesn't affect me at all.
I am going to. I want to tie Ned up and put him in the captain's quarters.
Easy enough as he's unconscious, but just give me a general strength check to see how like tight the knots are.
Yes, you can
I would have
get
tied
it.
him up before I even turned small. Also,
How long does
like,
that last?
a minute. I would have done it like right when I knocked him unconscious. pretty
The
much.
rest, that's the problem.
Well, you went
is
straight to
You
piloting.
went straight to piloting.
Oh, no,
that
that's
would have
true.
been it.
That's
So
fine.
there's no way you could do that.
That is fine. 3.
He's tied up. Got a nice, cute little bow on it.
Oh god. You just have to like pull one.
Oh yeah, you guys are sailing though.
I put him in the
seems-
captain's quarters. Can I lock the captain's quarters?
No, it's like probably. I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I'd imagine the captain could
Yeah.
lock his door and then walk
Totally.
out.
Yeah. Well, I'm locking that.
You can lock it. You guys
Don't
can
handle it
recorrect
inside.
course and start going under the way. You also see the boat, hammers tied, also recorrect course and continue onwards. You know, you see him in the distance.
Yeah. Those fuckers.
But let's just jump into it. Ned, you wake up. You know, it's been a couple hours at this point. Does the night crew or the day crew go to bed? So do you two go to bed along with Kush? I mean, Kush and
In the captain's
Kush,
quarters.
Kush and Abruzzo ask you, like, hey, like, are we good to, you know, it's, you know,
Yeah,
we
you
got a
guys-
longer shift.
I think we should probably go to bed.
All right, I'm taking off. Damon or Kush goes, Ned's not awake. I guess I'll go on the night shift so that way they're not shorthanded right now. You guys get some sleep.
Thanks, Dan. I get the middle row?
Fucking unconscious.
Oh, you're gonna get double duty, you fucking.
Double duty.
He said double.
With the enhanced curse, is he going to change for every night for the
Oh,
cycle?
I don't know, but Ravens will find out. Yeah, I guess if you want to, Coach, maybe I can the next night if we need to catch up or something.
All right, Captain.
Yeah, I guess I go keep my eye on Ned while I also kind of try to sleep.
So you go in there. Cool.
I'll lock the door behind me.
You wake up. It's been a couple hours. At this point, you would have completely dozed off. Yeah,
Oh.
you're exhausted. You know.
You would notice I literally have my gray sword like in hand, basically. in bed.
It's tight.
I'm not
It's
like
taut,
laying.
bro.
I'm not like laying down. I'm like a little bit propped up so I can be
He's in
looking
his
at
captain's
you.
chair,
like,
not his captain's.
Yeah.
He sees the pile of wet rat that was in there.
He's got sunglasses on, so you can't tell if he's actually sleeping
Yeah,
or not.
yeah.
That funny thing where they bring the sunglasses down and they're staring.
There's more sunglasses.
It's 2 eye patches. Just
Too high patch.
Oh, which one was that
That's
from?
my sleeping mask.
That one's from something.
There was a like a video like on probably all the streaming websites, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, Facebook, and there was a guy like holding money or something, and it looked like he was sleeping and with glasses on. Somebody goes and takes the money out of like his wallet or whatever, or like it was I don't know. There was something happened where he took the money out, and then put the wallet back in, and then after he already took the money, he brings the glasses down and sees him staring at him. Puts his glasses back on casually, puts the money back in, and walks away. Could have been satire, could have been just a funny video, but it was good nonetheless.
That's what I'm gonna do with Kragan. I'm gonna just
He's asleep.
I'm gonna take his sword. No, I'm just kidding.
Sure, you can attempt to take his
It's a
sword.
little big for you, big guy, little guy.
He is like a couple inches taller with his like normal form.
Yeah, but he's still small.
Yeah.
The sword is too big for him to use.
Yeah, I don't want to give him like a massive growth spurt because then he wouldn't be a halfling anymore. He'd be a human. He'd be a human-sized halfling.
All right.
But it's more of like he's walking like on his toes instead of flat-footed because like his like rat like feature like form in a sense, you know what I mean? But yeah, you wake up, you're in, you know, Kragan's sitting in his chair with a great sword.
You are tied up.
I would say you kind of lost your memory, and then
Oh,
you,
yeah, no, for sure.
you wake up not recollecting what just happened.
Wet, burnt
And
rat.
you're
From all the
you're
lightning
like a
damage.
little burnt. You're tied up, and Kragan is sitting in a chair holding your greatsword. I mean, it looks like he's sleeping, but you know, you take a moment to kind of look over yourself, and you immediately know what happened.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And you did it on the boat.
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I did it again.
Think to myself.
Oops.
I tried to kill my friends. Oh baby, no.
Got lost in the game.
Okay, well I'll just kind of lay there for a second and think what I'm gonna say here,
Sure.
and then can I try to just like
Untie yourself.
Yeah, it's
move my
not hard.
hands out?
Make a strength check.
I'll get a 2.
Please.
I did.
Really?
You got a 2.
-1 for a 1.
No way. Tied up.
Hell yeah, dude. Good
That was
nods.
great. That was a great knot. Cole's like, can we stop playing today? My shit's just not working. I'm done, man.
It's just.
We got 57 minutes left, bud. Yeah, so you stay tied up.
Alright,
I mean, you could try again in like an hour when like some of your strength returns to you. You know what I mean? But
I
by,
have 1 HP right now.
and this is more of like you struggle and then your muscles get tired, right? So it's like, okay, well now I need to rest for a little bit, but you're absolutely like can't. It's not just like a one and done. Once you try to break free, you're permanently stuck in this rope. No, it doesn't work that fucking way.
Yeah,
So, but like when your strength returns to you in 30 minutes to an hour, because yeah, you're pretty beat up right now. You're more than welcome to. And if you want to, I mean, I'll give you. Let's do a stealth check. Let's see if you can beat his passive perception to see if you wake him up as you're trying to break free, right?
It's not very good.
Natural 1.
No long rest for
will.
you.
You hear scurrying.
Knocks a lamp onto you.
Hey, you hear?
Oh wait, no, I have.
Oh,
I
you
have,
do.
I have
You do.
halfling.
We do have
halfling.
Roll ones.
But he's a rat now.
11 plus my
That'll be-
stealth.
That'll be
13.
Yeah, mine's
You
no
don't.
9.
He doesn't stir.
Hell yeah.
Go halflings.
Oh no, kidding.
If you just became full, like.
Damon, you are
Actually
piloting the
changes
boat
your
right
race.
now. Just give me a general pilot check. Everybody's.
I will.
I'm not going to give you
I'm gonna
an.
tell
I'm
my
not.
story
You're only
one
going to get
time
a
for everybody.
+1 for the navigation and
I
a
gotta
+1
tell you
for
I know.
one of the sets of sails
Tell them again.
because
Oh, we're one less.
well, you don't have one less, but he's kind of tired right now, so I'm just not going to give a bonus for that.
Okay. And I'll say now because we're talking about it, but also another time before the day crew comes back, I'm gonna use my 2 level 2 gusts.
Sure. Yeah.
But
They last what? 1 minute apiece, right? Is what it is, or 10 minutes? I
I
forget.
think it's only 1 minute to be honest.
That's fine.
But
I think if he has third level spells, he can upcast
Say
it, which might increase the duration, but I forget.
no, because it's a level 2 spell.
Yeah, but if you have level 3 is what I'm
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
you
yeah.
might be able to upcast it, which will increase
Yeah.
the duration.
Up to a minute.
You're right. Yeah, you can use both of those. Just gain a little bit of ground.
And then what do I add for the
Proficiency and
Oh.
plus 3. 3 in your proficiency, so 5, I think.
Yeah.
If you everybody is, because you guys are all the same level right now, your proficiency would be 2. You're proficient in water vehicles, right? Yeah. So plus 5.
and it's not advantage or anything, right? No. Okay. So 60.
Okay.
Hopefully gain some ground. And then also keeping an eye out for the second check.
Cool. Give me a perception check.
God, I almost forgot about the checkpoints after all that bullshit.
2 more.
23.
Sweet. Yeah. You see what looks to be in the 23. When you get closer, this is
Okay.
pretty much what you see. But we'll probably run through some stuff. You see what looks to be a boat in the middle of like the route. You know what I mean? That's anchored, not moving, and then there's let me make 2
Can I
checks.
tell if it's
Hold
the
on.
sorry.
And you see 2 boats next to him, 2 sloops.
Oh shit, they're
that
still
you,
there.
that you would recognize as one of them being, both of them being, one of them being the Shoal Scraper, and then the other one being the Magister's Mercy.
Cool. So they're still there.
Yeah, they're maybe about an hour out. No, that area is like maybe about an hour, 30 minutes.
How long into the night is this?
I forgot it was nighttime. You probably wouldn't see that.
So,
We'll
yeah.
say that's closer to like throughout the day. Like when the sun starts coming up and your
Okay.
shift's about to end, you can the light is
Oh.
cresting,
Oh, so
so
like
you're able to do
daybreak.
this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
You're gonna
cool.
try and break out a couple times throughout the night.
Sorry.
Okay, give me another check, followed up with a stealth check as well. Roll the other one first. Okay.
Wait, which one do I roll
The
first?
strength check.
Okay, that's a
3 or higher?
Oh yeah, it's a 6.
Yeah, meets it, beats it. You're
Well,
good.
5.
Okay, now roll the stealth check. Doesn't matter. 5 wins, dude.
8.
8 is
You
not-
said
8 is
9, right?
massive.
9.
No, no! I have it right here. I have all your stuff written down.
Oh wait, I would have given myself guidance. No, I'm just kidding.
You hear some squirming, and you awake. Do you open your eyes?
Yeah, I grab my sword and open my eyes.
And you
I
see
kind of don't, I
him,
don't stand
like,
up, but I'm,
You see him like the ropes falling off of his body, or being gnawed through. Regardless, he's free.
I just pulled one of the strings.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to notice that you've waken up yet because he's kind of preoccupied right now. Yeah.
and he still looks a little rat-like, so I'm not sure.
He looks like the pre-rat.
Evidently.
I'll look
Not
at,
how he was when you met him.
Mid-rat.
Yeah, he looks like a human rat.
I'll
Half rat.
Peter Pettigrew.
There you go.
I'm going to.
In human form, of course. Which Scabbers is his rat form.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because I only have 1 HP.
Yeah, you see if you didn't wake him up, that would have woken you up. A flash of light goes through the room.
Well, I know you're awake now because I saw that now. And I opened my eyes from the rustling.
Mm-hmm.
Ned.
Hold on.
Ned?
He says, "Hold on."
12.
Hold on.
Are you...
Oh.
Just fucking touches
Were you
himself.
fucking...
It feels better.
I got stabbed.
Uh-oh. I did it again.
Mm-hmm.
Did I hurt anybody?
Not so bad, but
Maybe I guess it's time I tell you guys my story. I won't tell everybody at the same time. I just want to tell you.
Definitely.
I don't
should
want to
probably
repeat
do
it. I don't like talking about it.
I don't feel like I can let you leave this captain's quarters, man,
Why?
because you put like everyone's life in danger.
I know. I want to.
And I knew about your condition, and I still let you like be on the boat.
Oh, you don't want me to be on the boat anymore? I can leave.
I mean,
if you,
I
if
didn't
you,
know
if
that
you guys
that
don't
kind
want,
of thing was gonna happen.
if you guys don't want to adventure with me, that's fine. I understand.
I mean, you were attacking all of us, and you
Well-
ripped the cannon off, and
Well, yeah, I didn't know I was doing any of that. This is a curse I have. Okay. I don't have any control over it.
any control.
No, none.
What happened when you went to that island? Why you like still look worse now than you did before when you transformed?
There was 3 ladies there, and they said, "We need something. So you have to give us something for the flag." I offered them gold, offered them a holy symbol, offered them a lot of different stuff, and they said, "No, we want something not material." And then they wanted my faith. That was out of the question. And then I told them, like, "Well, I have this curse. And they were like, "No, you can keep that, but we can amplify it for you." And I was like, "Well," they're like, "Okay, well, if that's all it needs to do for the flag, so we can win this boat race."
That sounds like a terrible deal to me.
Well, I'm not a very good dealer, no dealer.
Shouldn't Helm be protecting you from a curse like this?
You would think so. Maybe that's why my family sent me away.
Maybe.
That's okay. You guys, I'll just leave at the next port. Yeah, I'll stay
I
in
didn't say
here.
that. I really haven't talked to any of the crew about it either. But
Well, see, that's why I wanted to talk to him too. But now you made me spill all the beans just to you, like I didn't want to do. Now I have to repeat
Spill all
myself.
Beans.
I mean,
There's
that's,
still a lot more beans. I have a feeling.
well, that's pretty much the story.
That's only the latest part of it, not the start of it. Why don't you try and get some sleep and talk to everybody in the morning?
All right, you want to tie me up again?
Kind of.
Oh, too bad.
Sit on them. It's like,
Yeah, you can go roll over, and then you can go back to sleep so you can try to get your long rest in, and eventually the sun starts to come up. That's when you notice the the boats and stuff, and feel free to relay that information if you would.
so you said that there's 2 sloops and or
There's like a big galleon that's parked in the middle of the, just chilling there, and then there's 2 sloops
next to it.
anchored next to it.
Okay. And the 2 sloops are the ones that are in the
There's at the top of the galleon, there's 5 flags being
so
sailed.
nobody's gotten to it yet. Oh, cool.
I'd like to try to wake
They
up.
must have not
before
done
Ned
super
if
well in the storm
possible.
either.
Fuck, I
So
wish
I'd like
I
to
could-
try to wake up
I wish
before
I
Ned
could
if I
fly.
can, but
You would.
obviously don't.
You started your long rest before I did.
I guess that's true.
Technically, you did. You're not unconscious.
Well, wasn't he in the middle of a long rest that you said so you can finish it?
Yeah.
So then he would. He's already been through half
It
of it.
was day shift, so you're gonna be you're gonna be
I'll be
sleeping
sleeping anyways,
Exactly. Or you would have to swap with Kush, because as you walk out there for day shift, you see Kush is just
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
just like trying his best to stay awake.
Kush, why don't you go get some rest now and wake up some of the other guys and get them to come up here.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, thanks for sticking it out for the whole night.
Let me know if you need him. Preferably not in at least in the next couple hours. I need at least like some kind of rest.
Yeah, definitely. We'll try not to bother you.
He goes to bed. You can. He goes to bed. Theobald will retire as well, along with Brunzo, and then that just leaves you awake speak for you.
Yeah, when you come up, I'll definitely be like, so yeah, our flags are up there. We gotta go get those. Do you want me to help you, or
Maybe we need to talk about the Ned situation first.
I got a copy of that.
Oh, yeah. We do need to talk about that.
That would be
Have you
good
talked to him
information
yet?
to have.
Not a lot. He woke me up a little bit at night, but
Is he back to normal?
I think so.
Not as hairy anymore?
Say it again?
Not as hairy anymore?
He's still pretty hairy.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, you know how when he was, not before Ned, but mid-Ned?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like Ned Rat, not...
Like 2 inches taller than it.
When you guys are talking about that, Verona walks up and she goes, "What the hell happened yesterday?"
I have no idea.
Yeah, to be honest, don't know. But
I've never seen
we're
that
trying to figure that out now.
Do I need to worry about dying from my own companions on this ship?
I don't think so,
No, that's
'cause-
kind of what we're talking about, honestly.
Yeah,
And I
if
would
it-
appreciate your input.
She pulls up a box and sits on it and is like listening in.
That's fine, yeah.
Say, hey, if I'm
If
part of
you're-
this crew, I need to know what's going on.
Kragan understands that and, yeah, fully supports.
Pull up another one for what's his name?
It was...
They would just.
Oh yeah, he would sleep.
Oh, Brizzo.
You were sailing a lot throughout the night, but you think that him, Kush, and Theobald were probably discussing, like chatting,
Gotcha.
just like talking about what the fuck.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, we can't have that just happening. Like,
Yeah.
that's not something you can just deal with. Like, well,
Do you
wait
wanna
for the
bring-
next one, and hopefully we're not on the fucking ocean in a storm.
Do you want to bring him up, or are we going down, or what are we?
I mean, he's in the captain's quarters.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, we need to talk to him, but
I mean, if we're gonna have a conversation.
my thing is, I just don't want to let him out of the captain's quarters without you guys agreeing, honestly, including.
I mean, if you say he's back to normal, maybe
What does that
he's-
mean?
I mean,
We transform back to
back
his
to
normal self.
Yeah, what we saw him before when he got back on
I'm
the
gonna
boat.
eat my neck. Is he nibble my head off?
I
I'll
don't
try
think
to
so.
make sure that won't happen.
I didn't see him really take a bite. on
Thanks,
me.
Captain.
Do we know what causes
I mean,
it?
I feel like I tried to keep him up here away from you guys when it was happening.
So you're his keeper?
I wouldn't say that. I hope I'm not finding myself that.
No, I don't think that's what it is. I think our captain was strong enough to be able to hold off him by himself,
That's right.
and
The captain likes
I
to
don't
hear
know-
that.
I don't know about that. I saw 4 people up there trying to contain him.
2 of us were steering the ship, and the other one came in late.
Okay, 3 people.
2.
Well,
Look, that's part of the
by
point.
my count,
other
I
one got-
say the captain, I say Kush,
Yeah.
and I say Mazrim. So
No,
I-
Fiona is right.
That's 3.
That's part of the point. Is we can't have this kind
Yeah,
of thing
this
happening,
can't,
like-
we understand that this can't be happening anymore. But yeah, should we
But we
just go
need
down?
Ned.
Should we just go down? I know, I like Ned. He's a cool dude.
I wouldn't say cool, but we need him.
Yeah, he doesn't drink. Oh, we should get him to drink a bucket. And then we can have the conversation.
How many buckets
I have the rest. I have the rest of this bottle.
God damn it. You too.
Captain, what are we gonna do about that?
Oh, what's that?
Right.
Oh, the flags. I can't fly yet.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to get on that galleon. Is it on the galleon? You said the flags were.
They were flying at the like where the flag for a galleon would be flying. There's 5 little small ones.
Yeah. And there's probably a lot more people there. Well, not a lot more.
Well,
but more
the
crews.
2 sloops are parked right there, then it would seem that 2 crews are at least there.
And if we don't hurry this up, then the Hammer's Tide is going to show up and just destroy our ship.
Also true.
with not giving a fuck about any of these flags. You're just gonna end it for a lot of us.
And as you say that, you look back. You see the boat in the distance, Hammerstein.
Yeah, so this needs to happen.
Maybe
I won't go to sleep yet. I'll wait until.
me and Ned or me and a few people should go aboard.
I mean, I'm down to. My thing is, if we need to climb, I can climb. Like I can.
Yeah, me too.
I can cast Featherfall to catch you, so you can just jump down instead of climbing down.
Also true.
Yeah, I mean, really, if I can get my thought as far as if we're doing this stealthy and sneaky or stealthily
I
and
guess that's
fast.
the decision as well. What way we want to do it.
Well, I'm saying I could always
Stealthily
we could always park kind of far away. I could swim over to there. I could get up and turn into something that climbs fast up, and I could just jump off into the water and turn into a dolphin. Come back.
It's kind of true.
But considering whatever happened, did you tell us about the things in the cabin?
Not really.
So no. So as long as nothing weird happens, like what happened with Ned, then we should be fine.
Well, with all my spells, I can get some pretty crazy movement speed.
Oh shit. Yeah. I mean, I could always.
I fucked up, so it doesn't matter. I was reading the wrong ranges. Shouldn't have had disadvantage on all those cannon shots back on the last. They should have been straight
Oh
rolls.
god. We would have been so.
Oh yeah, we
close.
would have been fucked.
I was looking at
So-
the ballistas.
And then that into the next
That makes
situation.
sense.
Oh
An
my
18-pound
God, we
cannon
would've
has
been
a
so fucked.
disadvantage range of 2,400 feet.
Yeah, that makes a little more sense.
And their normal is 600.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Fucked up.
That makes a little sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they're powered by gunpowder.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever you guys want to do, you can turn to the
Well,
boat
I mean-
and call
I
over
mean, I
there.
think it's gonna be hard to be stealthy when we're pulling up in a boat.
Well, yeah, it's not stealthy to show up.
Oh,
But
if
that's,
we
that's a
can-
good point. You can get pretty quick.
I can basically.
You guys would assume if you can see that galleon with the two sloops parked next to it,
They
they've
can see
already
us.
clocked you.
Yeah, they already see us.
So,
Yeah.
if anything, we can get close enough where I can jump to the boat, climb up as fast as I can, and then I can jump back down with Featherfall, and hopefully make it just straight to the boat.
It's not a bad idea. Until you know.
But we've also seen them
existence.
for like an hour now, and if they're still parked there, there's more to this. This
That's
isn't
also
just
true.
this isn't
Might
just
be-
get on, climb up, climb down, go.
And considering that they're not shooting each other, there's a possibility that there's some kind of
Yet.
ceasefire
Yeah.
around this checkpoint, maybe. Or maybe they're just being nice to each other.
Or maybe they've made a deal. We don't know. So, I think.
The only thing we can do is basically approach and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I could always jump off earlier, and then turn into a bug or something like that and climb up.
Yeah. I don't know. We might all need to be prepared to be
Yeah.
involved with getting this flag.
Yeah.
They're still part of it.
I mean, at this point, if both of those galleons are there too, we might as well, or sloops are there, we might as well just park ourselves next to it and just everybody go on, or the four of us go on. Just
Alright, I'm gonna start unlocking my door.
Yeah, you can
Or
align.
go talk to Ned. I
yeah,
guess.
let's go talk to him first, because he would be a lot of help for this, knowing.
Yeah,
I
as
mean,
long as he doesn't freaking turn into a rat again.
yeah,
Do we know the exact curse?
maybe he does. We won't know
Give
until
me
we
an
ask him.
Arcana check, Caleb.
I don't
Or
know.
Mazur.
So let's see.
don't
Arcana
know
I should be
about
really
that.
good at, so.
Can I try this as well?
Nature, maybe? The reason why I'm giving him this
Oh.
is because of his studies.
13?
13. I'll say that you have known of like curses that have affected people and had them to change forms, but that's about it. Yeah.
Alright. Hey Ned. Don't walk in.
One day,
I guess we can all
one
go
day
to
when
Captain's
Cole
quarters.
shaves his beard down and
Oh,
everything, he's gonna
God.
shave it into the actual like
Fumish.
and then he's gonna buy some buck teeth at a fucking, you know, Target or some shit, and just come dressed up.
Alright, so right now Theo, Kush, Brudzo are down below.
Birdsville should be coming up for day shift.
Is Brozo days? No, Verona.
Verona is the sales at night, isn't she?
Yeah, she's supposed to be night shift, I think.
Because
Do I
I'm
have it
sales during
backwards?
the day.
Maybe, yeah. But I mean, it's also we just switched over, so
Brudzos are
she's
Cannoneer at
hanging
night.
out for a minute to
That
hear
makes
the
sense.
conversation. That totally makes sense too.
Okay, then yeah, I just had it backwards then. So Brozo's coming
So
up?
Brudzo's probably
Yeah.
there with us anyway. I mean, we still need to be running the boat.
Well, then Verona goes to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
She goes down to sleep. She's like, well, I guess, let me know what you find with this, but I should at least try to get some sleep.
Kush is asleep. Theo went to sleep.
Yeah, I guess we gotta bring Ned out here because we have to keep steering the boat.
But effectively, you guys are the ones that want to talk to Ned.
Yeah.
The NPCs don't need to,
Yeah.
they can get the information.
Ned, you can come out here. We need your help.
Okay.
That's not helping his case at all.
At all.
It's just what I do.
I hate
now.
rats. He goes, you got some cheese?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry you guys had to see King Cheddar.
Oh my god. Not King Cub.
Great.
Oh my god. King Cub, King
He
Cheddar.
can stay. He can stay.
God damn it.
You wanted a pet, right?
Yeah, now you have one.
I am your pet.
It's so weird. We gotta get a leash.
Yeah, Ned walks outside, and you guys, the four of you, and Brudzo's just there, kind of like listening in. You know, he's just doing his duties.
Well, I gotta go steer the ship, but I think it's time you start explaining a little bit, Ned.
Okay, well, everybody gather around. Grab my step stool. Kick it open. But I'll sit on it instead of stand. Well, so I've had this curse for pretty much my whole life, I think. So my family, I grew up on a little island. It's called Wayward Drift. Come from a big family. I have 4 other brothers and sisters. Their names are Thatcher, Sarah Beth, Gavin, and Little Patty.
Little Patty is little part of her name
Yes,
legally.
yes.
Little Patty.
Their nickname is the Bad.
Patty the Bad. They were what?
Those are my siblings.
Yeah, name them again.
Oh,
I'm taking notes so I know my fucking companion's character.
Thatcher,
So I'm in
Sarah Beth,
Opposition.
Little Patty.
Gavin, and Little Patty. And
You hear a voice come up.
Those are
Little
also
Patty,
pretty-
short for Patricia.
It's short for Paddleby. Those are all pretty normal names compared to Nettleby.
well,
No offense, just
well,
observation. Keep going.
anyways,
Gabby B.
yeah. And then, well, then my parents just shipped me off. They gave me away to, I don't know, they just put me on a boat, and then I got passed around a few places, and I ended up at the church. But I
Any
was,
other family members have a curse, or is it just you?
I don't know. I've never really ever met any of them. I don't remember.
She was
This
siblings.
I don't. Not that I remember. No. I don't remember. I really don't remember much of my childhood. I was pretty young. I think I was like 7 when they shipped me off. I don't even remember what they looked like.
Do you remember where you came from?
Well, yeah, the island I come from is called the Wayward Drift.
That was the island that they shipped you off. The
Yeah.
Wayward Drift.
That's my home, where I originally where I was born.
Do you know the nature of your curse?
I mean, it turns me into a monster, King Cheddar.
Well, I mean, do you know, is it magical curse, disease style curse?
I have no clue.
Do you know what triggers it?
The full moon, I think.
There wasn't a full moon last night.
Did what happened on the island do something with your curse?
They made me look more ratty. It looks like
Yeah, he agreed to have his curse amplified by some
That
snags or
sounds
some witches
great.
Well,
Why
they
would
wanted that or my faith. They said they wanted me to give them something, and I tried to give them money.
Well, look where your
You
faith
know?
has gotten you, like with this freaking curse.
You just have to have faith.
You've never had anybody try and inspect it
Is that
to
what you
see
tell all
if
the
it's
people
curable?
you accidentally hurt when you transform?
Well, no, because I usually don't hang around.
Why didn't you tell us?
Well, I knew you guys wouldn't want to hang out with me, or I knew you guys wouldn't want to travel with me.
No,
If
is
you
it?
If you would have told us, we would have
Well,
been able.
Lock
maybe
me up every night.
No, not every night, but we could at least
mean,
figure
Yeah,
out.
what do you?
we could at
you-
least figure out.
Have you guys always look over your shoulders at me? Have you judged me?
I
No,
think if
I'm-
you knew you were hurting people at night, then agreeing to be locked up every night wouldn't be like, you know. the
Considering
most-
your God is all about protection,
Yeah, and I protect people.
but if you're willingly staying
But that,
out,
but that's not me. I don't have
But
any
you-
control.
you know,
That's not me.
you know what triggers your curse.
Well,
you
I
should
don't know
be-
if that's the thing, but it seems to be the case. Sometimes when I get really angry,
Well, it does. You have to look at the moon for it to trigger, or does just being
I don't know. I don't know much about this curse. I know I turn into a monster. That's all I know.
well,
I've
you've
never
lived
really
with it for
I've never researched
how many
it
years?
my whole life.
Okay, and it happens once a month. Should have at least a little some knowledge of it.
Of it every time. When was the
You always
so?
forget what happens.
I never remember anything. Sometimes I wake up back in my bed like nothing happened. Sometimes I wake up in strange places. Sometimes I wake up tied up or cut up, like I
So-
did this time.
So is this the
Sometimes-
second time since we've all been together that this happened? Considering that one day that you were all.
Well, this is really the first time
Cut
I
up.
remember, because there's proof.
But Kragan did. Do you know? You seem to know something.
I don't know.
Make a
This is
deception
the first
check.
time I've seen this before too.
Make an insight check.
You get a natural 20, you
Yeah.
bitch.
It wasn't a natural 20, but I think I still
17.
got 20. You're a damn dirty liar, and I don't know why
Look,
you're
there was
lying.
one night I went back to bed,
Okay,
the night that I came back to the tavern late,
okay.
and he wasn't in bed, the window was open. I went to try and find him, but
Did you find him?
not like that.
Not like what? Not as a were rat?
I couldn't find him out there, like,
Does this
Conscious.
continue on?
basically, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
You
It was
know he's
dark.
lying. Yeah,
What did you?
You know he's lying to you.
It was
Or
dark.
you feel like he's lying to you.
look,
We're supposed to be a crew, and we can't trust each other if we don't tell each other the truth.
I just
You
told
can
you
say
guys my
that.
truth. Okay, that's my burden to bear. I've had to live with it my whole life.
Here's the thing: if you would have told us that you had it, I understand it's embarrassing that, or like you don't want to be looked at weird, but if this has happened twice, and considering the first time was probably, I'm guessing you found him and fucked him up again, because you got this
look, would you
twitch.
have let him on
Hold
the
on,
boat?
hold on a minute.
if
Hold it. Yes,
You knew?
yes, because wait a minute, you are a lot of help to this crew, and we need you a lot. So if we would have had an eye on this, then we could have at least tried to time it out, and then once we figure out the timing, then we can protect you, because this is the second time you've almost died since we've all met.
And we've known each other maybe a month, 3 weeks.
3 months.
3
Third
months.
time he's almost died.
Yeah,
well,
2 of them.
And we
but two
Second
times,
from
two
this.
times as this.
and I've known you guys for a month maybe. And that's not exactly the first thing I tell people. Hey, I turn into a monster at night,
4 times maybe.
you
Well,
know.
no, but we
so
also-
you know, and I didn't know if I could trust you guys yet,
Yeah.
to be honest.
One by you.
Which I think is a first statement.
We've all almost.
He
died
attacked me
here.
the first day we met.
that was an accident.
I
I
feel like
missed.
He always he's punched me lots of times. You've hit me too.
You were spitting on us. I think it was very earned.
But it was good spit. It was doing
I
stuff.
didn't
It
know
wasn't
that.
just the
I
spit
didn't know
on
that
you.
at the time. It's still never that good.
All right,
so
that's-
so
how
if
the faith
this
works.
if this situation didn't happen, when would you have told us?
when this situation happened.
think he knew it was inevitable for it to happen eventually.
So is that how you do normal, like everybody else? You just like whenever like
Well, no, there was one person that knew about it at the church.
and
What was his name?
head pastor.
Think about it. Brain blast. Oh yeah, Priest Willem.
Priest Willem. Okay.
I did tell him.
And what did
And
he say?
what did he do? Because
Well, he's
You think he locked you up at night? Like when it was he didn't know how to deal with it.
I think
But you don't know that for sure because he may have like tried to lock you in. Not like necessarily, okay, Ned, it's that time of the month. You know, kind of thing, right?
just kind of secretly.
Yeah.
'Cause he
but
kinda knew.
he didn't. He tried to mitigate. Yeah, but again, you would
I think he might have.
no knowledge, no memory.
you remember like scratches on your door. Or anything.
That definitely you had.
Is Priest Willem in Kahlo?
Yep. That's exactly where he is.
Well, maybe we can ask, maybe not necessarily Priest Willem, since it sounds like he didn't have too much knowledge on it either, but maybe we can ask some kind of priest or other knowledge in Kahlo when we finally decide to go there, see if we can find a way to break your curse.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it has to be Helm though. I can't get help from another.
We can see if anybody at
It doesn't
Helm.
seem like you're getting much help from Helm either.
Oh, I really haven't asked him to help me with this.
That's interesting.
To be honest with you, I just learned to live with it. You know,
Curious.
maybe one day I can learn to control it
Well,
and
if we can,
and use the beast. to my
Considering you still
advantage.
don't know what it like.
Use King Cheddar to help.
Do you guys need the king? Can't wait to say that.
That'd be cool. Like you still don't.
Sun's getting real low, big girl.
well, maybe there's a charm that we can get that'll at least let you keep your faculties while you're transformed.
Something like that, jeez.
Huh, maybe you can find me a mask or something I can wear.
I will say that.
I mean, we're gonna need that regardless. Maybe a bag. I could cut you some holes in the potato sack.
You hear a snicker from fucking
Brunzo.
Brunzo as he's just listening in.
Okay. All jokes aside, this is a pretty big secret that you held on to. Like,
Well,
is this
Also,
is this your?
It's my secret. Yeah, this is what I have to deal with. This is my burden to bear.
You don't have anything bigger than this. That's like that. Any secret that's like this.
Bigger than turning into a giant rat.
Yeah,
at night
I don't
and
know,
attacking
man.
us?
I mean, I would like to know if
I don't think so. I think this is pretty much the biggest thing about me.
so like. There's nothing you didn't like.
No, I don't turn into like a bat or
You're not
a
like
wolf
you're
or a
not like
bear or a tiger. I'm not like you.
you weren't
okay?
like
I
tied
have
to any like criminal activity or anything. You weren't like a pirate before or anything like that.
No.
Pirate rat.
No, but
I feel like
I might have to be now though.
Pirate.
I don't think you have to be a
Guinea
pirate.
pirate.
I have to be a pirate.
Asaurus Rex.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I feel like we need to get everything out on the table.
okay, well that's everything I got. What's your secrets then? Huh?
I don't
Well, it's
wanna
gonna come
have
up
any
and bite us in
secrets.
the ass. Well then, what about that big water snake that came up and it was
I
like?
told you guys about that as soon as it happened.
Did you?
I did.
Did
I
you?
told you.
Yeah, you said those were attacking you.
Yeah.
Oh, why
They've
were they
been-
attacking you now?
As you continue your line of questioning, you hear like from like a bullhorn, like one of the just like the projecting, not like an actual bullhorn, but you go. Welcome to the second challenge. If you attempt to fire upon any of the other vessels within the range of our cannons, you will be blasted down. And you see 6 cannons just trained on you.
Thank God, dude.
I was hoping there'd be some kind of
God,
truce, so Hammer's
yeah.
Tide doesn't just run.
It's like hell yeah. Boom,
We're
boom,
just
boom.
getting our flags. Yeah, they fuck all of our ships.
Please anchor your vessel and dock or and board our ship.
Did I get a long rest?
He slept.
No, because he kind of
He was
like
unconscious.
he didn't fully sleep. There was a lot of time where he was trying to
With-
break out, and you know,
Maybe
so
short, a few short rests.
maybe
if you want to
take a short rest.
If you want to hit dice.
I'll take
Yeah.
a short rest. Yeah.
Definitely take a short rest.
I only have 2 spells, guys, so I'm not gonna get much use on this challenge.
No, we'll have to see what the challenge even is first.
Maybe Ned Rat shouldn't have tried to put us all to sleep.
King Cheddar.
Sorry, King Cheddar. Apologies. With my lead.
Tattooed right here.
What about like King Gouda?
King Gouda.
Cheddar's better, baby.
Cheddar's better, baby. I love it.
That's probably what Rosa would say.
Okay, that brought me
Gouda's
back-
good, huh?
That brought me back to full health. Full health, only 2 spell slots though. One level 1, one level 2.
Yeah, we might all need to be ready for this one.
Yeah, well, I only have level 1 spells, so.
No,
Let's do it.
I'm fully ready to go. So
I guess you guys are night crew. You could go. I don't know what this is gonna have in store for us yet.
We're good. Let's just do it.
Okay, I'll be there.
Are you? Are you?
I'll be there to
So,
protect you guys.
so this only happens. This isn't gonna happen 2 nights in a row.
I don't think so.
well, from the sounds of it, his curse is a little stronger than before. So we'll just have to see.
Maybe we can make this challenge during the night, so then we can use my powers to our strength.
Nah, because we're right here
I
already.
don't like the thought of that at all.
I don't want anybody else to catch up.
Just
Yeah, we'll just
release,
let this fucking
just
King
release
Cheddar-
the beast.
Release King Cheddar, and then just.
Release King Cheddar.
Release the beast.
All right, we should. Probably, how far out are we from the?
You're like right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're like in drop
Yeah,
anchor.
we're
distance.
dropping
We're
anchor.
in drop anchor distance.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll drop anchor.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go grab my shield and spear. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I think
it's
we're
probably
safe during the
captain's
day.
quarters.
I'm just making sure.
You
I
want
want
to
to make
wake
these
up
sudden
any of the
movements.
crew members?
We should bring the
Well, why don't-
smart one
can
and
we
the
see
strong
what the
one.
challenge
Kush needs to
is?
sleep.
Okay, we should
Kush
bring.
definitely needs to sleep.
What about the other one, the smart one?
Theo?
We should bring him.
Or bring Brazil.
Or should we leave him
Brun's
here?
day shift. He's coming.
He's like, I'm right here, dude.
Yeah.
Who else was day shift?
I was listening to that whole thing.
I think
I'm
we
tired.
can. I think we can let him sleep for now. But if we decide we need it
Michael's
when we
tired.
find out what we're
4
gonna
hours
do, we can
sleep.
wake him up.
I like that.
If we decide we need it. But we should let
And
him
I've
sleep
worked
for now.
Cool.
Sun. So pooped. Yeah, you guys can dock or anchor and climb. I mean, who's climbing on the other boat? Big old galleon. They like put on gangplanks and stuff. For
I'll climb over there.
Yeah, I think the
Might as
4
well
of
all
us.
4 of you?
The 4 of us and Brunzo.
Brunzo. Brunzo goes, I'll stay on the boat,
Yeah,
fine.
so that way
He
everybody
can-
else is sleeping.
He can wake him up.
It's
if
probably a
he-
good idea.
Yeah,
It's probably
you
a
know,
great
just
idea.
because they said they wouldn't do anything doesn't mean that nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, wake him up if something happens.
You got it. We'll burn the boat down. I mean,
Their boat's down.
that's what I meant. Yes.
Their boat's down.
Yeah, you guys climb on the other boat, and it looks like there's a lot of people on this boat.
Are they just standing around?
And it looks like you see a couple of people from the other 2 boats. You know, from the Shoal Scraper and the Magister's Mercy.
Is there a big? Is there like a crowd around in a circle and 2 people fighting?
Average of people in each group.
I mean, it seems to, and I mean, it seems like there's people working. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
like it's a galleon, so you see people, and then there's a lot of people on cannons that are just like ready, always holding in action. I guess you could say.
For sure.
I
I guess we could say.
And then you see, let me make some more checks. You see an individual that looks like they're dressed in the Magister's Mercy garb that is wandering around aimlessly at first glance. Like you just see them wandering around
Just
aimlessly. Yeah, just one. Yeah, one. You see more of them, but one of them is just like, just all over the fucking place. You see one of the couple of the individuals of the Shoal Scraper. Someone make a perception check. All 3, 4 of you, if you want. You're more than 2.
Natural 20.
4.
That's my second.
420.
natural
What is that,
perception.
19?
Yeah.
I'm rolling like shit.
19.
The 3 of you guys here, you hear that these individuals with Shoal Scraper, they kind of get together and they go, looks like we passed that challenge with pretty flying colors. It's I think we're about to get a lead on this, so we can get the hell out of here. I think they're gonna go bring our flag down now. I think we he like gestures over to the person who was doing the challenge, talking to his friends, gestures over to one of the people, the Magister's Mercy, and goes, this person seems to be losing it right now. I think we can get a jump on this. They seem to be struggling, and after a moment, their flag comes down. They go back onto their ship, and it looks like they're getting ready to set sail.
Okay.
Should we go into this?
Can I walk up to the magistrate person?
The one that's wandering around aimlessly, or just like one of them that seems.
Her.
Amos.
The
Yeah.
aimlessly one.
Sure.
Actually, never mind. I don't do that.
Okay.
What do you do?
Someone approaches the group of you guys and goes,
One of you guys.
"Ready for your challenge? Ready to attempt to get this your next flag?"
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
They follow me. Go downstairs. This is a single person challenge. You might want to choose one of you
Do we get to know?
to take care of it. And as you guys walk downstairs, you see a lively, very very lively, bustling tavern area. A lot of booze being passed around.
God damn it, dude.
Well, we know
This
who's
is gonna be trouble.
Smells like alcohol.
First we had fucking King Cheddar, now we're gonna have King Cub problems.
Smells like booze down here, and
I know what I must do.
Smells like booze and shenanigans down here, and they go. The captain of this boat goes, "This challenge is rather simple. Beat me in a drinking contest."
Oh, fuck yeah, let's do it!
Luckily you're
And he goes,
canonically
"Wait."
alcoholic.
He goes, "Wait. This isn't normal booze." And that's all he says. And then he takes a seat behind one of the tables in the bar area.
Fuck yeah.
Watch out, guys.
No,
Oh my. After
that would be
another-
really funny.
Your champion?
No, no, not the sober one. What do you mean not normal booze?
Because you'll find out. Part of the challenge, right?
Yeah, Damien.
That's your champion right
You're
there.
up to it. Yeah, the first mate.
I pull up. Is there like chairs with like backs on them or no?
Sure.
Flip around.
Wait, I have one question before this starts. Do you have a mop bucket around?
Oh my.
That's a
We have some mop buckets.
He might
Okay,
need it.
can I get one, please?
Just, do you want?
Empty.
Are you gonna?
Nope.
You're not gonna mop my deck?
No, sir. It's just it's more of a visual cue for my friend here.
Oh, okay. Whatever you think's gonna help you in the challenge, sure.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
funny.
A mop bucket is brought to you.
All right, David. Been training for this for weeks.
I have.
What the fuck are you?
Alright, Mr. Tough Guy, let's get to it.
Okay. And he like goes,
What's the rules?
and he gestures to the bartender, and he goes, and starts going.
Are these double doubles?
I think it's a little bit more than you think, sir. Some drinks are brought out. 3 rounds of drinks, 3 sets of drinks. So 6 overall, 3 for you, 3 for him.
Triple doubles.
Quadruple doubles.
Oh god.
3 mop buckets are brought out. 6 mop buckets, 3 for each.
Let's do it.
No, I'm kidding. Normal like tankards. He picks it up. And he just says, "It's not necessarily the first one to finish, just so you know."
Okay.
And he clinks you.
There's nothing else for this?
He clinks you and starts drinking.
Alright. I'm gonna
God.
drink it. I want to finish at the same time as he does.
You just kind of eye him, and just if he tips it back, you tip it back. If he slows down, you slow down, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, easy enough.
Is it nice, hoppy? Or
Is it hazy?
is it hazy? Is it?
It's more like a
Is
Or
it
is
more of
it
a stout?
groggy?
Is it more of a
It's
stout?
more like a
It's
Guinness.
got a sour to it.
Is it like a snake bite?
Like
or
a sip
like
pretty.
Like a Guinness and cider?
It's like got a sour afterbite.
oh, sour.
What sours go for?
That's my favorite beer.
I love a good sour.
Yeah, I like sours.
I'm a sucker for a good
Yeah.
sour.
It's got a sour punch to it, and you
I
keep up
remember
with them, and you guys finish this first one at a time, and he just kind of sits there for a moment.
I stay right back. It's not bad.
You like it?
I'm doing good. What is it called? Just wondering if I can. If you need me to make a roll on this,
I've had
too.
this
He
vintage.
goes. It's called. He goes. It's called the Mind Melter.
Mind melter.
Mm-hmm.
The mind melter.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I had a feeling.
You gonna use your.
Do I have? Oh, no, I'm not. He's got to stay there
I will give you I will give you advantage on this first one
because I
because
drank
you
like
are
a bastard.
trained.
You've been training.
It's the final countdown.
Big money.
1 and 1, please.
18. 30, 20.
I thought you said 30-20.
I
So
thought
that's what I heard too.
Yeah, you win 30-20. Yeah, 18. He just eyes you, and you kind of eye him back, and he's like looking you up and down. He's like, all right,
Should we get this next one started?
by all means. He clinks and starts.
Is this
drinking.
like nice glass or like
No,
wood?
it's wood. It's a wooden
It's a mug.
tankard. Yeah, it's a mug. Yeah,
You can't have
exactly.
glass on a boat, dude.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Oh, actually, we'll up it a little bit. It's like made out of horn.
I'm
You know what
keeping
I mean?
it. It's one
Yeah,
more time.
it's like made out of horn. And yeah, you do you finish this one quicker? Or you keep up with him again? You know.
Just keep up with
He
it.
he drinks some of it. He kind of puts it down, takes a burp, drinks some more of it. You know, he doesn't seem to be bothered at all.
That's fucked up.
He's just drinking water.
Switch the two. No final. No.
You smell this poison? Odorless.
I have cane.
I've been building up an immunity to the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but you believe that I believe that you believe that I believe.
Super fucking funny, dude.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna like.
Give me a con save. No advantage.
Big money.
27.
3.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have.
You're about to be wandering next to that other lady.
Yeah.
Okay. You you start to feel. I've been practicing. You start to feel like a little woozy, a little dizzy, a little dull in the head.
That's some good shit, man.
David, pull it together, man. You can do this. You got a bucket
What?
on your head.
You got a bucket on my head.
You can do this.
I'm the bucket head.
You're the bucket head.
I'm the bucket head.
You're the bucket head.
King Cup.
The bucket head. Almost everything.
And you see this guy's straight. The three of you guys all see this guy's straight face.
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
not
"Oh,
immune.
it's good."
It's okay.
I have not been rolling with advantage, by the way. I've just been doing straight rolls. He goes, "You feeling all right there, mate?"
All good.
I hope so.
Alright.
I hope so. He's our best drinker.
I sleep in booze.
He wakes up in booze consistently.
Should we do the
Not the mind melter.
Why isn't your mind melted? How many of those have you had today?
That's a good question.
Not part of the challenge.
Just a curious question.
Starting
I'm
to
not
sip
the
on
only
third
one who's drinking, and you see that there's another person like sitting at a table, like waiting for like
I
another
don't see
challenger.
many of them though.
Yeah, well, someone already passed the challenge today. I think the Magister's Mercy are trying to figure out who's going to be the next to take the challenge on.
Oh yeah, I saw one upstairs. She must have not been so wandering.
Yeah, it might happen to your friend here if he doesn't seem to take this last one.
I believe in him.
This does taste good though.
It's got a phenomenal taste.
It's sour.
How I like
It's
it.
like blue raspberry or something.
You know, blue raspberry isn't a real fruit.
No, it's the color on the raspberries that are usually red.
You ready for the third one, my friend?
Oh, I've been sipping on it. Sorry.
And he starts to drink.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna ask, right?
Big money,
Yeah.
Damon.
Is it-
Disadvantage, baby.
That's right.
Advantage.
Oh, what a time! What a time!
Yeah.
Fucking 19.
Damn.
And a 17. Nice, dude.
We need that. Big time.
Oh,
What'd you get?
19.
19. You seem to third round. You seem to.
You doing alright there, buddy?
No, that was you. You kind of shake it
Oh,
off.
I thought
yeah,
that-
you kind of shake it off.
I thought
it was him,
I
too.
thought that was you.
kind of shake it off.
You doing alright there, buddy?
And as you, I mean, you're pretty fucking hammered at this point right now.
Resident
And then
drinker.
you see your opponent.
Passes out.
He goes.
Ooh.
The third one usually gets to you.
That did
That's
get
what
me.
they say.
They get to me good.
What? We're supposed to pass the challenge, Damon.
I'm passing test.
And then you see that this guy, he seems to be affected by this one a little bit more than the other two. But the challenge isn't over just yet.
It's not over.
And you now
12 jumping
I need you to take this bat and spin around 10 times.
Ah, fuck.
He goes,
God.
yes, now we wait.
Now wait for what?
We wait for it to fully take effect.
Oh, fuck you.
I only fell once.
so far.
And I need one more like constitution check, just to
Disadvantage?
not as no. This one's just gonna be to see how well you can. Actually, it's not constitution. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Sick.
And to see how this affects you,
Okay.
to see if it melts your mind.
Okay.
It is the mind melter. You just tripled down on mind melters, bro.
Yeah. So I need a wisdom saving throw, sir.
Okay.
Just straight roll for here. No advantage, no disadvantage.
Big money.
Yeah, but at least you
No
have
whammies.
proficiency in that save.
I don't know what I'm gonna use this on. Okay.
Okay.
15.
15, huh?
Oh, fuck me.
Do I just give off that he failed it from 15? Do I,
I didn't think so.
No, it was
I didn't think
it was
so.
the okay.
It was the hunt.
as 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes go by, as this booze is starting to affect you, your mind starts to go a little blank,
Well, melty.
a little melty, starts to become mush. You're pretty fucking wasted at this point. And you see as you guys are there, you all watch Damon as he's just kind of
It's weird because my stomach's starting to hurt.
stare this guy down, and he's kind of just staring back, doing the same thing. And then you start to see drool come out of his opposition's mouth. And then he gets up and starts walking around aimlessly.
Wandering. Yes.
I rolled a 10 on his save, which is not enough. 15 is what you needed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like,
Oh,
God.
thank God he's wisdom based.
It went from +2 to +5.
And you see someone come over after like your hour of drinking, and he goes, "Impressive." Let me make one more roll real quick. He goes, "The Magister's Mercy has already ran through 3 people, and they still haven't gotten through this."
Oh shit!
That's a
Well,
sloop. That's
yeah.
8 people on a boat.
Yeah.
That almost
They're
half of their crew
fucked.
has tried this, and they have not.
So this
passed
is
it.
2 bounties.
I have been
2 boats
rolling
down.
the same
Yeah.
dice for the Magister's Mercy 4, 5, natural 1 on this one.
oh, tough
So,
for them.
yeah,
So-
I mean, if they lose any more crew, their crew's going to be exhausted before they finish.
Are we gonna be able to crew?
There is a boat ahead of you right now, though.
Yeah, there's
Yes, but it's not magical. It doesn't have super sails of bullshit.
Yes, you're absolutely
as
right.
far as we know.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
We don't know if the other one is doing insane.
I forgot that one.
And after this hour has kind of gone by, and someone comes down to you guys, and they They go, "Who's the captain?"
I'm the captain.
He goes, "You know
He has a
what? I
bucket.
don't-"
He still has a
He
bucket.
goes,
on
"You know
his
what?
head.
I don't care."
Fuck
He
it.
goes, "You've earned this," and he hands you the flag,
Fuck
the
yeah.
purple flag. And he goes, "You guys want a round?"
I'll take it on to
No,
go.
thank you.
No thanks. Do you have anything that's not a mind melter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have it with some
We got a whole bar back there.
Okay,
I'll
just,
get around
just a
for
beer
the
then.
best squad.
Oh, you fucking bitches.
You've
Put
had
the
enough.
mind melter in the
No,
bucket.
you've had enough. You've had enough.
Oh,
Daniel.
the
Good job.
mind in the bucket. Go on.
We'll just take some
We
regular.
get it all the time.
Regular ales.
That's also part of the challenge. Is you now have to deal with him on your boat for the next day and a half.
Is that
Is that
what-
how-
Oh, it's gonna last almost 2 days.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, he's gonna be drunk the next 2 days.
Could we get some of that to go, maybe?
No. This is the challenge. I mean, unless you have to. I mean, you willing to pay for it? It's not cheap shit. It's pretty expensive.
Well, you took the bucket, so you gonna fill it up?
How much?
I did. I filled it up with my
How
brain.
would we? How would we?
How much?
Meet
how
up with
much-
you
how much
sometime,
for,
like,
do you
outside
sell
of
those-
race
those,
season.
those mind melters in bottles,
We do mini cakes.
mini cakes. How much is a mini cake?
Mini cakes is gonna run you up 50 gold.
Let's do it.
Where would we find you guys outside of race season? If I wanted to get a cake.
We're kind of all over the place. We like to stop up in Kragos occasionally. It's where we like to run our challenges. That's kind of where it came from. Then we pop in and out of every single port.
Well, yeah, I can't really afford a whole keg now, but maybe one in the future if it lasts for 2 days.
It's more of when you get to the state that he's in, it's going to last 2 days. One won't do that to you, but 3 or 4 will, you'll be pretty fucked up for a couple of days.
Yeah, I see that.
Now, what happens when the mind gets melted? Do you ever come back?
Yours isn't going to get melted, don't worry.
But what about this guy?
Oh, yeah, it's going to take about a week for him.
Oh.
A week? Can I have one more?
Can I have one?
You would have been almost out of commission the next fucking, like the rest of the race, yes.
He turns into a were-rat, still just wandering around.
The most subdued were rat. He's like, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
No, I have a big question for you. I know you're giving us a flag, but I can I have the bucket? Can I keep it?
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
it's just a mop bucket.
He has a thing for buckets.
Where's my chisel?
I think I figured.
Probably on the boat.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Start walking towards the back.
Yeah, you're not in first, so you might want to make up some ground.
Yep.
True.
So if you're not first, you're second
Yeah,
or third.
we're out of our gust man for a few days, so.
We could probably get him to do it still drunk. I bet we could.
Considering
better.
he just starts casting it and falls down.
Never
It's just
mind.
straight down.
More apt. Yeah, you
I hit it.
you guys can get back on the boat. You have to help Damon across.
Yeah.
And you guys can get on the boat, raise anchor, drop sails, and start heading off. It looks like the Magister's Mercy is still here, and it does, as you get back on your boat, it does look like a Hammer's Tide is anchored, and they are glaring at you guys.
Yeah.
They are not fucking happy.
Yeah, not at all.
They have a little more people than us to throw at the challenge, too.
Did kill a
They
couple
do.
of them.
We
We
only
did.
killed 2.
We killed. We killed.
Three.
3, sorry, yes.
He
But
killed
let's
2
do
in the
two or
water.
We killed 2
drowned one.
ballista, 1 drowned.
Bruzzo.
I only got one in the water, then there was 2
That's right.
ballistas.
Yep, you're right. You're correct.
Yeah, and then,
And
granted,
you-
that ship should have like.
And you
30.
guys
like
set
that.
sail onto the third challenge, the final stretch. There's still a few days of sailing to this next one, and then or a day or two, and then the
Hopefully
final challenge,
fucking-
and then
Damon's back
the
to
kind of final race to the end. But that's where we'll pick up next week, where we should finish up the boat race. Definitely, or I guess not next week,
2
but
weeks,
the week after that. Yeah, exactly. So we'll be taking a break next week. Titus is out of town, Father's Day, kind of jazz. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know some of us did.
Oh,
This
fuck, that was
half of
crazy.
the table did. I'm not including myself in this half. I'm talking about these 4. I know these 2 did. We got to get where we're at, and he got to get really drunk.
And Tyler Cole gets to be aware of that.
I'm sure he liked it too. He likes hitting his friends.
That's true.
I
yeah.
do, but at the same time, I feel bad about it.
No, you don't. You wouldn't
No,
know.
he fucking doesn't.
I'll feel bad if I kill your character that you spent time to make. Yeah, I'll feel a little bad.
It's not Mag. It's fine. It's the second character.
Oh.
If it was our first campaign,
But I
we'd be
want to
upset.
see what
Anyways,
Cole wants to do with Ned.
thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Like I said, one more session, we'll probably get through this boat race. Hope you guys are enjoying as much as we are. And then, honestly, after that, it's probably whether they win or lose, unless the boat goes down for any reason, they have a whole map to now explore. I'm not one of those people that's like, no, that's zone restricted. You're too low of a level. So they have wherever the fuck they want to go. If they want to deal with Mr. Man's curse over here, if they want to go deal with some serpents back at home, or if they want to just kind of follow the main quest line and figure out what's up with this energy that's been popping up, that's up to them. But they will have full duration or full autonomy of the map when this is over. But again, thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it. Check out our shorts. We've been putting them out. Our buddy Zach here has been making them up. We got some pretty funny ones out there. We've been enjoying it. So yeah, thanks again, guys.